all.
Pretty much.
Well, this is exciting.
This is
I
as good as
just
it
saw a
gets,
big
man.
picture of a black dildo on Reddit.
Quit looking at my Facebook page. I know what you're doing.
Why?
Jesus.
Out hunting for the dick.
Well, the question is, what is it you were looking for that brought you to a big black fucking dildo?
Oh, I'm just on Reddit. Chilling
Barack
time.
Obama.
Barack Obama.
All right, are we ready to start this thing?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it's on Brandon. Brandon.
Someone's watching now.
It's
What?
no, it's me watching.
Fuck you,
I
man.
have to pause that. All right. See, that'll go down in a second. Although I assume Ashley knows we're going on, right?
I can tell her.
Yeah, you should.
Whisker burn, whisker burn.
I'd laugh if she's already there.
She has whisker. Oh, don't say that. That's not true.
This is on YouTube, by the way.
No, it's not. No, it isn't. Take it all back.
Oh shit.
It's about as bad. This is about as bad as my fat chicks try harder comment from last week.
They do. All right, now we have two.
thank you.
We have two watchers now. They do try
Okay,
harder.
so for the record, we have
Wait, try
somebody
harder how?
like in bed.
In what way?
Wait, save all that for later.
All right,
You're telling me that that's on there?
we're live, and there's 2 viewers, so
Start the podcast.
it's somebody.
Just
All
start
right,
it. I'm all sweaty now.
all right, let's
Things
go.
Are
Here we go. Here we go.
Dim the lights. And get ready to laugh.
Fuck.
It's my new cat, Whiskers.
Another one viewer. Maybe
I'm making cat
Oh, well,
jokes
there's
all
probably
night.
mine going away. See, now Matt's gonna stick out like a sore thumb on the video. Can you dim your lights?
I can fucking just turn them off.
All right,
So you guys are just talking over the intro? What's going on?
there we go. That looks a little bit better.
They'll probably look real rapey.
Just look angry and mean.
Did you add a fade to this?
Yeah, there's a fade. Metal.
Sing right up.
Yeah, the curly hair really helps. There's your fade.
It's all fucked now.
It's all fucked.
This is Sincast.
Welcome to the It's All Fucked show.
It's
Yeah.
all fucked.
Episode.
Everything
fucked.
cool I had to say that you guys were gonna laugh at is gone now.
It's
This is
all
Sincast.
I'll just start over. All right, it's Sincast. It's okay. All right.
This-
Dun dun dun.
This is Sincast.
See, it worked.
Where taboo is what we do. I am your harbinger of hate.
That's why he was looking at big
And this
black
is your
dildo. 'Cause
sociopathic
taboo is
sex
what we
machine.
do. I'm a sociopathic sex machine. What am I, like the dark Austin Powers?
Anyway, welcome to episode 1. We're joined by our friend Austin, drummer of Signal to Noise.
Hello.
Hey, Austin.
Hey.
Welcome back to the studio.
Hey.
And amazingly, somehow, on episode 1, we have a guest, Matt Stein from Galactic Netcast and Podcast of Terror. Welcome.
I got a huge dick.
I'm glad you realized the tone of the
Oh
show.
shit. No, sorry. I've been practicing that in my head.
Okay, so I'm beginning.
So, episode
really-
1, we
I
have a
thought
guest. It's Matt Stein's huge fucking dick.
I'm beginning to
I thought
think
the
that
question was going to be how big is your penis?
I'm beginning to think that the episode of Podcast of Terror that we were on, where it was all about dicks, was not all our fault.
No,
don't
I
think
totally.
so.
Someone, a buddy of mine, listened to it and he goes, I knew when you started calling everyone a dick, and you just kept saying dicks, it was going to be a good episode. So we got some
that's
positive
good.
feedback.
Well, hopefully we got some listeners out of it.
All right, so this is the podcast
Whoa,
where we...
now you went dark.
Whoa.
Fucking looking at Spotify,
Dude,
Yeah.
when you did
Shit.
that, you like
to the dark side.
I realized that
Sorry,
when,
I couldn't help it.
when Matt's on the podcast, it immediately goes off the rails. That's what happens. Ashley's here.
Yeah, I drive the boat straight to hell.
Hey,
So Ashley's in the chat
There's gonna be no. Okay, just as a warning.
She's in the chat right meow.
Yes, right meow. There's going to be no muting coughs because there are 3 live mics in this small little basement room. So when somebody coughs, you will hear it. I apologize.
And you will hear it right meow.
We have 2 viewers. Who the hell's the other person?
I don't know,
this
but
shit?
they're watching it right meow.
What are you looking at me?
Right meow?
Your face is as red as your hair, by the way. And now, so look up. There's like a trifecta going on right now.
I'm concerned.
We have concerns.
This has gone off the rails immediately.
It has.
This is the podcast where we air our grievances. So if you have an issue, nothing is off limits.
Is my cat a concern?
Yes, tell us about your cat. Does she have whiskers?
My cat whiskers.
All right. Focus up.
Oh my god.
All right. I have something to bitch about.
Okay. Weird.
All right. I know, right? Okay. So, is anybody else really sick of everything in this world becoming completely sterilized to the point where you can't say anything at all without hurting somebody?
Yes.
Like, isn't that just like, what is so goddamn funny?
I want to be in on jokes.
So am I allowed to...
I'm not even in on it.
So-
I'm in the fucking room.
Hey, so how...
There's 3 microphones. I
so
didn't hear what the fuck they said.
How vulgar and incorrect can I be on this?
Fuck your cunt.
Okay, so there is...
He opened up the
All right.
show with, I have
All
a
right,
black
okay,
dildo
all
on
right.
my
So,
screen.
as far as politically correct things go, all right, here's the thing, okay? Like many people have said, fucking faggot is funny. Saying that is fucking funny.
Well, that's the thing.
It is.
No, it is. And
It
it's
really
like,
is.
If you're being a faggot, you're a fucking faggot. I mean, that's just...
Yep.
Not a faggot like, oh my god, I can't believe you're blowing that guy, you're fucking gay. Not in that way. You're being a faggot. You're being a faggot.
Right, exactly. Well, it's like I told my wife, like, so we have a 3rd child
Called
on
your
the...
wife a faggot?
No, yeah. We have, well, if she does faggoty things, I will. But no, like, we have a 3rd child coming, and being the 3rd child, my fear with this, as it was with the other 2, is that I hope that my child doesn't have a mental deficiency. Not that I would love the child any less, but
Like
because
faggotry?
I'm going in a
It's not
different
an
direction.
illness, asshole.
It's not an illness.
You just
That's how
pray
it
the
makes
gay
it
away.
sound.
But yeah, pray the gay away. Go to straight camp or whatever the
church.
fuck it's called. Yeah, go to church. Yeah, because those priests, they pray the gay away, all right.
Oh man.
But no, so I'm like, because I love to use the word retarded. So like, I was at the mall with a buddy of mine. This was years back, and he held up a shirt. We were going to like the club, or I think it was Alan, as a matter of fact. My friend Alan, Brandon knows him.
I know him.
And
Not a big dick.
Are you
no.
Brandon?
Yeah, he's Brandon.
Tiny dick.
But anyway,
I didn't really get a chance to introduce today.
so he holds up a shirt, and I'm like, dude, that shirt's retarded. So this lady looks at me and she goes, I don't appreciate you using that word in that way. I have a son who's mentally challenged, and that word is very hateful. If you need to use that word, I would prefer you say mentally challenged. So because I'm an asshole, I didn't skip a beat, and I looked right at Alan, and I was like, Alan, that shirt's mentally challenged. And
Which you totally should have, because she's taking the context of in which you're saying that shirt is retarded, and ultimately being like, hey, you're making me feel bad because I have a son who has a mental deficiency, which is also referred to as being retarded, and I am a fat twat, and I'm in public, and I'm going to make you hear about my dumb bullshit life.
All right, everyone needs to... I'm going to break out something right now, and this shit's going to get dark, it's going to get real, and I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for it from someone out there.
just to be clear, the band that you are in is what? No.
No. So, personally...
All right, hold on. There's 2 people watching, and Ashley's the only one talking. So if
Yeah.
you're watching, fucking say something in chat. We're
Yeah.
not being polite on this podcast.
Yeah.
Is that on the YouTube thing?
It's on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Inked
Let's
Geek
see what people are
Studios
saying.
/live.
All right, I want to hear the hateful words that are about to come out of Brandon or
This is
Austin.
why I wanted the
Well,
laptop.
that guy.
Oh,
the one in back.
Why? Oh, so you can pull up
Yeah,
the chat and not...
Yeah, that's why I wanted the laptop up, but never mind. Austin, you're gonna get heavy, get real, get
Yeah,
dark.
okay. All
Do
right,
it.
so here we go. So, lo and behold, so everyone knows, because it's fact. Can't deny
Is
it.
that better?
We are the
Yeah,
only...
no, it's fine.
the only species on this planet, the only one that keeps our deformed and broken. We're the only one. If a lion has a kid and the lion cub's fucking, it's missing a leg, it can't do things properly, you know what they do? They kill it.
They're bait.
They kill it. Because you don't keep the weak. It's how you keep your species strong.
Right.
We are the only one. And that's because, again, humans have sympathy and feeling and empathy.
Well, no, and
blah,
I
blah,
agree
blah.
that the empathy and
But what kind of life are they? Actually, me and my dad were just having this conversation because we were talking about Willow, my 1.5-year-old sister, and
right.
My dad was having that fear of you always wonder what if my child ends up like that, and it's one of those things where
well, he did have you. I mean, he's not going to roll the dice bad twice.
Yeah, that's cool. Keep sucking dick. Anyway, so
Fucked up first.
So it's one of those things where, as a parent, obviously you naturally, fear that. But the fact that you fear that right there shows that it's just don't do it. Just do what, luckily you can have a test now where ahead of time.
Right.
But it's one of those things. What kind of life are they having? They don't fucking know. You could literally sit them in the corner of a room, give them paint, and let them swill it. They don't fucking know.
Well, the thing is, though, and here's the thing, and even beyond that point, back to the usage of the word, the Hannaford right around the street here at Riverside, there is a guy there who's mentally challenged, and I worked with him when I worked at Hannaford on Forest Avenue. Brendan, you might even know who I'm talking about, David.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that the guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him today.
And the
He's
thing
still
is,
kicking, huh?
David is awesome. He always comes up to me and asks me how I'm doing because he remembers when I worked with him.
He makes me think of Elton John.
Yes. And he's always friendly as hell. I would never,
Tards and gays.
ever
Do we need to keep them alive?
I would never walk up to David and say, "Hey, retard," because I'm not a fucking asshole.
Right.
But
But-
if Austin throws himself into a stop sign, I'm going to call him fucking retarded.
But the retard wouldn't know you called him retarded, right?
No, because he's fucking retarded.
Matt, are you regretting coming on this yet?
Oh, no, not at all. It just took a pretty dark turn real quick.
I warned you guys.
Oh, dude, I don't give a shit.
All right. Matt, you're the guest. What do you want to get off your chest?
It's very difficult to masturbate to these topics.
Really? Because these are the topics that I definitely masturbate
I've
to.
came twice.
My
Oh,
back
I
is sticky.
really need to do some. I'm fucking
Oh,
speechless
it
right
figures
now.
the third viewer is Dirty Steve.
I just told
Dirty
him.
fucking Steve.
Oh, did he just get in here?
Yeah, he took his pants off.
So we
It
have
gets worse.
We have a mystery viewer.
Who the fuck
I-
is Dirty Steve?
It's my cousin.
Dirty
It's your
Steve.
cousin?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Me.
Dirty Steve.
Are we doing
All right,
that?
anyway, hey, let's let him talk.
Yeah,
All right?
Matt, talk. Fuck it.
Preach it, Matt. Preach it.
Come on, you dick.
What am I saying?
What
do you have anything to talk
What do you
about?
want to get off your chest?
Dude, so I was driving home from band practice and I was trying to think. I'm like, I don't know. There's not a whole lot that I really have to complain about. Right? I fucking hate people in general. Like, I always hate people. But
Hey,
I guess I need a topic. Like,
let me give you one, buddy.
Fucking, yeah,
You know
let's
what?
do this.
From a drummer to a drummer and a musician to another, let me give you a topic, pal. How about we talk about the fact that how come bands and people who supposedly appreciate music don't actually support each other? How come people don't fucking do that? What's up with that? Everyone's competing. I hate
Because-
competition in arts. It is ignorant. I fucking hate it.
I'm trying to think. Like, I had a discussion today. Like I was telling Brandon before, we're finally playing our first show, and there's a band who's playing their last shows. So their last show was our first show, and
That's awkward.
it's at some fucking like garbage venue, and we're like, why are they even asking us to play? Like, we don't really know these guys, and it's like they're totally just using us because of who we are. Like, we were in a band that was really well known and we had a pretty decent following, so a lot of people that we befriended over the time are now like waiting to see what we do. So there's a shit ton of people. I don't want to say shit ton, pat my own back for no fucking reason, but there's a number of people who are really excited to come see us, and it's like I feel like they're just using us to get more people at their last show. And it has nothing to do with like supporting each other as one band to another. Like you said, like I want to play shows with other bands that I really believe in. Like some friends of mine just they signed to Prosthetic Records and they have a CD coming out this summer, and it's like I really want to support them and like do everything for them because they're finally making it and they're a fucking hardworking band. So to counteract your point, which I have completely steered off the rails because I'm drinking, but it's hard for me to understand like why someone wouldn't do that, because I do the complete opposite. Like I support my friends and everything they do blindly and wholly just because that's the type of person I am. So hearing that you're in a band, my first instinct was, what is this guy's band? I want to hear it, and I want to
look it up. Go ahead.
No, I totally will. And like I want to bring your band into my life and tell people about it here, assuming you don't suck. You might suck. There's a lot of bands that suck.
His band definitely doesn't
my band
suck.
doesn't suck.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you don't
I
get to
hate
make
to-
good about it. You're talking
well, no,
to the
but to
internet right now.
to give Austin props, like Brandon, for example. Brandon is somebody who doesn't like a lot of modern mainstream music, and he likes the band.
I've known Austin for maybe a month, so I'm not being biased because he's my friend. So literally,
what's-
I was won over. They have 2 songs on their newest album that are great and very catchy. And it's really, I don't know, I thought it was a real throwback to like old rock and roll, and I appreciated it. It's definitely worth a listen.
Do we want to play a little bit?
What's the band name?
Signal
My
to,
band, Signal to Noise.
I
and
can play it right
and
over
it's
here.
SY, not SI.
Oh, that would be why.
Yeah, I can play it right over. What's
Signal to Noise with an I will bring up the Peter Gabriel song, which is a great song.
Austin? What song should we play?
I don't fucking know. Play whatever you want. Play fucking Dirty Girl, Punch Clown, Fed Up, Broken. I'll play. How you want to get sappy? What are you feeling?
No, that's not good. Hey, you know what? Since Matt's on the show and he wants something to masturbate to, let's play something. Let's play the song about masturbation.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Give him the masturbation song.
I don't need a masturbation topic to masturbate. I
Well,
just
you're gonna
need
get a
dark
master.
corner,
Is this
a
gonna
few
play
pages
through
of
the
Sears
mix?
catalog.
Can you hear it?
He should be able to hear it. You can't hear it?
can't hear it.
Nope.
Oh, you know
I can
what?
fucking hear it.
I know we can hear it.
I
And
want
know-
to hear my own damn
You know
band.
what? Let's do.
The Dan Band.
Let's do.
We're gonna hear it shows
this.
2 days a
So,
week at fucking
you know.
practice.
All right, Matt, you can still hear us,
damn
right?
it.
Matt, you can still hear us, right?
Yeah, but I can't hear the music.
All right. Well, hold on. It's
Still hear us,
paused.
right.
Now you can hear the music, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Sitting on the sofa, I'm reaching down. Oh, not quite sober. I'm muddy now. Oh, baby, move it. That's what I like. I'm almost ready to take flight. There's one more night. There's one more night.
How much you gonna play?
Oh, that's probably fun.
Yeah, dude, it's really good. I
Now
like
you know-
your Facebook page, so I'll
Now you
definitely-
know who I am.
Yeah, right on.
Now
you guys
you know.
technically local, or do you do like regional touring and shit?
No, we have an actual like full legitimate like we're not a local band.
Oh, right. on.
yeah,
No,
we're-
sorry.
we're-
That's like
no,
that's
it's
like
a
a weird
it's
topic.
no we
We are not a local band.
no it's dude no seriously it's one of those things especially being in Maine it's a bitch like you know obviously when you first start out your local band you have no fucking choice unless you know Chad Kroger sees you at a bar and you're like oh my god but so
Yeah, but there's like I went out to I didn't mean to interrupt you,
No,
but
no.
I went out to Minneapolis to see my buddies Reaping play, and like every local band out there has like a fucking Pro Tools rig and stage scrims and like this huge production.
that's what we do yeah.
Right, and that's I saw your pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I asked because I can't be quite sure because it's
Oh,
really
no.
accessible for even local bands like kids in high school. They have like these huge production shows just because of the way technology is.
No, we have. We're in that awesome limbo process right now of figuring out which PR we're going through, which label we want to go through. That's what we're at right now. We're in the process
Right
of
on.
where we're going to tour and when, and it's a really stressful time. It's a lot of contract reading, a lot of conversations with old suit and tie people. But you know, it's good, and this is the fun, boring time that gets me to the point to play for the world.
And if I can
yeah.
do a little bit of a shameless plug, if
ahead.
you want a
Are
little
you gonna
bit,
plug your band?
no, yeah, my band, yeah, the Five Finger Band. If you want a little bit of behind the scenes on some of the work that goes into their shows, DJ is going to be on Mind of a Geek next Monday.
Oh, that's right. He is.
So yeah, and he does what your
Yeah, DJ is our what we call we call him our everything guy. So like he does lights, he leads the crew. He does a lot of photography work. He just when you like, hey, we need the DJ, give him a call. That's what DJ does.
Yeah, so he'll be on Mind of a Geek on April 11th. So if you want some behind the scenes details of Signal to Noise and other stuff that he does, then be sure to check that show out.
But to go back to the local thing, just to talk about that topic in general.
Go ahead.
That's a rough thing for a band, especially like perfect example. We had someone that was a part of Nikki Sixx's like radio team or whatever that liked our band and forwarded our stuff to Nikki. And Nikki's management dude or whatever his name is contacted our manager and was, like, hey, love the band, blah, blah, blah. We've gotten the same thing from, STP and various other bands and important people and stuff. But all of those people get to the same point where they're like, okay, I love your band, love the material, like what you're doing. Where are you playing? And so when that question gets asked, you can only give... I can only tell that, like, we can only do so much where we're at right now. Like, you can do the grassroots style and get out in a fucking van and get out there, contact the clubs, and go fucking tour on your own. You can do that. You can make that old school push. But unfortunately, nowadays, it does nothing.
Right.
It's
it
all
burns
about...
a hole in your own pocket.
Oh, believe me, we have paid for the shows, but I mean, we've played with Avenged Sevenfold, Blackstone Cherry, Alter Bridge, Seether, Theory of a Dead Man, the 3 Days Grace, the list goes on and on. It's ridiculous. And so we've played with all these bands and have gotten great responses from people. We just played the Palladium Theater, and that was really awesome. We played with Scott Stapp from Creed, and that was actually a really good show. He's a really nice guy, just saying.
Oh, fuck.
So,
Now that he's sane again.
No, dude, seriously, he was really, really respectful. I appreciate it a lot. He was really good.
That's great.
I mean, I assumed he was going to be crazy like he normally is, talking about aliens and shit, but he was actually really cool.
Had we met before that, I would have told you he needs to fucking respond when I tweet him about my hatred for child support.
But anyway, so like...
Sorry, man.
It's all
There's
good.
a Sincast talk about
We
topic.
had
That's how much do you hate child support?
No, but like, so, going through and then, we had a really cool show where we played with John Five, who is the guitar player for Marilyn Manson and several other bands. And so we got to talking with him, and he really nice guy, by the way. Super, super intelligent guy too. And I was asking for like advice on stuff, like from like his career moves and what he's done, because he's a very opportunistic guy. He's done a lot of stuff just for himself. And he was telling me, he's like, he lived in, I can't remember the city, but some city no one's ever heard of, and he just fucking left and just went and just played in all these shitty bands and went everywhere, and that's how he got his start. But he was telling me, he's got friends and, children and his friends' children that are trying to do that now, and they just become broken homeless because the music scene isn't what it used to be.
Right.
No, man, the state of the music scene as a whole is 100% different. Even, and I don't know how old you are.
I'm 21.
You look, yeah, as I say, you look super young. So when I was your age, which is fucked up to say, but when I was your age, man, it was a little different.
Sorry.
Like MySpace was still a thing, and you still sent press kits to record labels. Now, record labels care about the amount of Facebook likes you have and all this other shit, whereas then it didn't matter. But then even going back further, like before the internet was a thing and a tool to become a famous band, there was like, you had to have a work ethic. You had to get out there, you had to meet people, you had to put on the show, and now it's like everyone and their mother has a record label out of their mom's fucking basement. And my buddy's band is signed to Mr. Whiskers webmail internet record label, and you can fucking distribute your music over iTunes and
Whiskers.
stuff.
Can you turn me down just a little bit?
Turn you down?
Turn the volume.
Turn down for what?
The volume just a little.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
just turn it up just a little.
But yeah, dude, it's fucked, and I mean, it sounds way harder for you than it ever was. I mean, I live north of Milwaukee, which is just outside of Chicago. I could get to Chicago in 2 hours, and then we played Chicago a bunch, and it was the worst city in the fucking world. But
Yeah, Chicago's
being
gross.
where you are, Chicago's a fucking shithole. I hate that place so much. I could complain about Chicago if you want me to.
No, but like I like perfect example. So there's a friend of mine, a couple of friends of mine actually. They went to a high school city away from me here in Maine, and very nice, good friends of mine. And they started a one of those I call them Warp Tour bands. All those bands that sound borderline the same. you know.
Fucking love those bands.
No, I do too. But what I'm saying is they all. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, let's be honest. Most of them sound the same. So
like the Fallout Boys and stuff
no,
like that.
no. Like your
Warped Tours are like the
no. I'm talking
punk
about
hardcore stuff.
Yes, like Asking
Yeah.
Alexandria and
Yeah.
Issues and Day to Remember, all that shit. So all those bands are pretty much the same. So
Right.
I have
So-
funny stories when you're done.
So anyway, so a friend of mine, they started a band. One of their members is from Providence, Rhode Island, and then everyone else is from Saco, Maine here. And you know, they started playing shows around here, and they got a cool show. They played with Vanna, and they played with the Day to Remember and all this stuff. And they were just, you know, that opening band that played for like 10 minutes in front of everyone. And then now, I mean, they left. They contacted shitloads of clubs all over the place and just left. They just fucking left. And now they're signed to Franz's label, the singer of Attila. So now keep in mind, I fucking hate Attila. I absolutely can't stand him.
Dude, I bet
But-
I saw this band on Metal Sucks.
Yeah, they piss me off. But yeah, my friend's band, they're called It Lives, It Breathes. And
You know what's funny?
what?
You had talked about touring and going out in a van and how that does nothing, and I thought to myself, well, the romanticism of being in a band is gone at this point.
Oh, it is. Dude, the intimacy is borderline dead for a lot
I
of bands.
immediately thought of that band, knowing Mike.
Yeah.
You know Mike.
McDonald?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how he's always out with them, being the merch guy and all that.
Yeah,
I was just looking at their Facebook page, and just in relation to you talking about touring and how it does nothing, and yet that's all they've done for the last 2
Yeah,
years is tour, and yet look how far
Because they
you've
have
come.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the biggest all right, the biggest thing
Another
is-
thing,
What?
that guy in the band that looks like Zoolander.
Yeah.
I don't know that guy, but
Kevin.
just the fucking look on
Yeah,
his face,
Kevin.
I want to just
he-
smack
Yeah,
it.
he's the one from Rhode Island.
But
so
that's the band you were talking about.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, on a technical merit, like, Anthony is a good guitar player.
half a gallon later, I
the-
need to piss.
Yeah, Anthony's a good guitar player. Their drummer doesn't exist. The drummer's interchangeable all the time. It's never the same guy. But the thing is, like, Kevin is still trying to rock a mullet, which is fucking stupid. They're so over-processed sounding. Like they literally sound like Daft Punk got a hold of that kind of music. Like, it's so computerized. There's no soul, there's no heart in any of those songs. And there's
I'm watching their music video. I remember seeing this on Metal Sucks.
yeah, do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's no heart in it at all. It is so plastic. And
I might start dancing, so just let me dance right.
The thing is, I credit them for the work ethic of going out and playing all those shows all the time. I'll credit them for that, but they're not. I don't know. They're just
problem
so
here is-
hollow.
These guys will put out one record. Franz and his stupid faggoty ass will rape them for fucking record pressing, touring costs, and all this shit. They will fall off the face of the earth because they are not good. And then they're going to owe all this money. And he's most likely going to take them to court to get his money back. And he's just going to fucking destroy these kids.
Yeah, and it
Because they
sucks.
know what they're doing, and they signed to this record label, and the label treats them like gold, and then that's what bothers me.
Yeah, like
that's like you hear all these Victory Records stories.
Oh, dude,
like,
yeah,
dude.
fuck.
When we started the Sky and the Execution, like within the first week, because our singer was who he was, he's like, dude, I could totally get us a deal with Victory, but
Yeah, don't fucking do that.
no. And at that time, it was Atreyu was going through their shit. It was before A Day to Remember went through their shit. Hatebreed was going through their shit, and it's just like, dude, why do people still sign to this record or this label? And have you ever heard of the band Jungle Rot?
Yeah,
So I worked with their guitar player Jeff
Yeah.
for a couple of years, and when they signed to Victory, I was just like, dude, why?
don't do this.
Yeah, but I mean, they're doing pretty good. They're doing a run with Dying Fetus and stuff, which is cool for them.
That's
but
so
I'm
metal.
just worried to see, and I think they record a lot of their own stuff, so they don't really incur like recording costs.
Yeah.
because they do it themselves. But they're
Well,
still the pressing and all this other shit.
Yeah, like where we're at now is everything that we've done marketing wise and the process of recording and everything, it's all on us. The only thing is we had mastering done at Gateway by Adam Ayan. Grant, do you know Adam Ayan?
Yeah, I've heard the name before.
Yeah, it's Grammy Award when he works with Bob Ludwig here in Portland. So
Okay.
yeah, super talented guy. But anyway, but everything we have, all the rights, and it's all under us. And so we've been
For now.
no, for now, exactly. So
Right,
we're in that crucial point where we've had plenty of like indie under labels that have offered, like we'll give you this, but you can have the rights to this and blah blah blah. And I'm not digging any of it. And then we've gotten some offers from some bigger ones, but we're in a point in our band right now where all we need is just that little bit of like money push. That's it. And then we're gone.
Right.
So it's that thing of, do we want to take the fatter check with that basically ends up turning into like a mortgage on a house? Like, do we want to undergo that? Or do we want to take the smaller chunk, but with more rights still to us? So hopefully in the long run, we would get more back. And
Did you ever watch the 30 Seconds to Mars documentary?
yes, I love that band. Absolutely.
So do
love
I.
that band.
I shouldn't say that. I liked them way back when.
Like
First two records.
oh, okay.
Started to lose
Like A
me.
Beautiful Lie and all that, like that
Yeah,
age of
I went and saw them. They were on the MTV2 $2 bill tour.
that was in like what,
Yeah.
2007?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But it was so the singer of my band is like 6'2", and I'm like 5'10".
Me too.
So I'm not super tall, but like, dude, we could see over the entire crowd. It was all 14-year-old girls.
Yeah. Well,
This
it's
is fucking
it's
great.
Jared Leto, man.
Yeah, dude, I'd bang the fucking shit out of that tiny little motherfucker.
Oh, I love Jared Leto.
Oh,
I
I'd
fucking
dick him
love
so hard.
Not only is he a beautiful man, but he's a
would
good
spit on
he's a good man. Like he's a really good dude to like everyone. He's super fan oriented and he's the fucking Joker. Come on.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't fuck that up, but
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't disliked a single role he's done acting wise. So, I mean,
it's a valid point.
I've got some serious hope for the guy.
We'll see. Are we supposed to be complaining about stuff instead of just talking about music?
Well,
I noticed
no,
it's just you and I here at this
yeah,
point.
well, I just kind of, I don't know. I kind of got like, I was told that this podcast was about just talking, and so
So that's fine with me. I like
and then
to talk.
when I figured out that when I was told that you were also in a band, I was like, oh, okay, well, common ground. I don't, all I have here when I'm with them is to just tell them stuff that I'm going through, but they don't understand it. Like they understand because they're not stupid, but they're not going through it, so they don't. You know?
It's a slippery slope. Like you got. So I'm 30, so I'm not like super old or anything. But when I was your age, like I still thought the world was bright and shiny.
Oh,
and-
believe me, I'm not naive. I've
Right. But that's the thing. Like I hadn't learned the music industry yet. So I didn't really know. I didn't really understand. And before you had headphones, I was telling Brandon like our guitar player fucked up his back working and ended up getting he was on Oxy and then got addicted to Oxy and started doing heroin and
yeah.
then that whole dark thing happened. So that's why Sky and Execution quote unquote broke up and we switched the name to Drown the Lifeguard and all that. But it was just fucked. Like when at the height of his heroin addiction, we opened for August Burns Red and the Devil Wears Prada at Summerfest,
yeah.
which is a giant. And I don't know. Everyone, are you familiar with Summerfest?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Some people do, some people don't. So
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
sure.
I know,
But
yeah.
For anyone listening who's not familiar, it's an 11-day outdoor music festival with
And
like
it's cool.
300 bands. It's just fucking massive. But
Love Connection, right?
What?
yeah, dude, it was.
You're still
intense, but
making
it
Love
just-
Connection,
everything
right?
felt
Yeah,
there,
we're talking, man.
All right, good.
Having
Yeah.
the music chats, man.
bitch.
Some pretty fucking bitch ass and fucking motherfucker.
But yeah. So then I
suck your
decided
dick,
to
bitch.
kind of go back
get over
to
here. Give me that
school,
dick.
be an adult.
No, I've one thing I've definitely noticed too, because like, people in my band are older than me in their music.
Which I think is a good thing.
No, I agree. No, I get to skip a lot of the bullshit and a lot of the mistakes that I normally would have to go through because I'd have to find it out on my own, and I get to skip a lot of that. So I'm grateful for the musicians and the people I have around me because now I've skipped all that shit. Now I know exactly what to do and how and why and who to talk to, who not to talk to. I've skipped all of that shit. It's awesome. So
Yeah, it's super nice. I'm probably gonna say a lot of band names that you are unfamiliar with, but
no, it's all good.
singer of our band was in a band called White Knuckle Trip, and at the time they were big in Milwaukee with bands. It was Veil Mayo, which are big now. They were out of Chicago. It was when Fall Out Boy was still a punk band.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what the fuck they
it
are
was
now. Oh my-
late Seven Angels, Seven Plagues, early Misery Signals.
Yeah.
And then this band called Wings of Scarlet and Die Alone were like all the huge metal bands, and obviously you see where that all went. Fall Out Boy fell fucking apart.
Yeah, dude, they're a complete corporate mess now. They're literally the
Dude,
Walmart of punk music.
So, their drummer actually played
Oh,
Pictionary at his house one year.
Okay, that guy.
One
Okay,
time.
that guy is not only really cool, but have you ever listened to the Damned Things?
Yeah, man, I don't really get into that.
What?
But
It's got Scott Ian from Anthrax in it, man. Come on.
yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, not my deal. But what I can really appreciate is the fact that
He's talented as
Andy
fuck.
Hurley. Yeah, Andy Hurley's very talented, and he's still really he does what he wants to do on the side. Like even his he had a clothing line for a while called
Yeah.
Fuck City Clothing, which was a record company, Fuck City Records.
Yeah.
He's very, very, very visible in the Milwaukee area. Like I went and saw Tim and Eric live, and we were like across the row from Andy Hurley and his entourage. Like no one fucking bothers the guy because no one knows who he is because he's the drummer.
Yeah, that's the curse that I yeah. Go drummers. Unless you're fucking, Tommy Lee, everyone's gonna leave you alone.
Yeah.
No, I'll take it. I enjoy it.
It's cool now, man. Like I'm married, so back when I was single, I was butthurt about it, but now I'm just like, fuck it.
I've never been butthurt about it. I've had a weird, unique musical mindset where don't get me wrong. I love to perform for people. I love giving people that at least a small moment of time where they forget about their own bullshit in their life and they can just enjoy a show and have fun. And that's
And
why
the problem is a lot of people don't like understand that that's what going to a show is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm sure you saw the whole fucking cocksucker from Disturbed and his pissing and moaning about
David
chick texting.
David
Hey, weren't-
David Fuckbag.
Weren't
Yeah.
we just watching this
Yeah.
show live on YouTube?
I think we were.
That guy's such a faggot.
No, he. Don't get me wrong. David Draymond is actually extremely intelligent. It's just unfortunately he's arrogant as fuck. That guy is
And
so pretentious.
But
I
you,
get it,
well,
man.
I'm
You're-
gonna butt in because I've been off the show for a little bit. But as far
was
as
so
gaming, because
nice.
I used to have a Disturbed tattoo.
was.
I still
It
do.
was
It's
nice.
just covered now. Shut the
sorry.
fuck up.
If it makes you
but
feel
the
any better, I
thing-
have a Mudvayne one that's big and black, and I can't cover it.
Yeah, but they're
You have this thing with big and black things, don't you? So, I see. I prefer Hell Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But anyway,
Can you still hear me? Is my mic still going?
yeah, you're good.
Okay, the
I
cord.
prefer
Above
having
the cord.
sex with
yeah, it's
women.
all good. But anyway,
I agree. I
Anyway.
played with Hell Yeah, by the way. Just saying.
yeah, I was at that show. Anyway, the thing about Draymond and Disturbed is, while I don't like their new album at all, though their Sound of Silence cover is really good.
Yes, it is.
Other
I
than
can't.
that,
I can't deny that.
No. We actually had this discussion at band practice. The Sound of Silence cover is fucking horrendous.
Can I finish my
Because
point first?
Fuck. Yeah, sorry.
Can I finish?
Would
Can
you
I
let
finish?
the sociopath talk?
I don't know.
Fine.
All right,
Can you finish?
All right, I don't know. Ask my wife.
I can't finish. I'm too old.
Anyway, but my point being is whether you like their music or not, as far as from like early aughts to late aughts, Disturbed and Godsmacked helped shape a genre of music. Whether or not you like that genre is personal preference, but they had a massive following.
Oh yeah.
Like they were good at what they did. It's just whether or not you like what they did or not.
See, Austin, this goes
The
back
thing
to what
is-
we were
is-
listening to in the car earlier
Yeah.
and all of that early 2000s music. Yes, those were the commercially successful bands.
Doesn't
but,
mean they're good.
But when you look at the Static X's and the Cold Chambers and all that, that is what I prefer.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck, Bull Chamber.
I just love. I don't care the fucking genre. I just love music that has heart, that has genuine, like
Yeah.
you can feel that they give a fuck what they're playing.
Yeah, and I feel like now Disturbed, yes, they helped shape the genre and they did a lot. They really laid a forefront, but the thing is they did not evolve like the rest of the fucking world did.
No.
Right.
No,
And
they're still
you
the
have
same
like these
fucking band.
these fucking try hard, tiny dick motherfuckers who still love, and the same tiny dicks who like Disturbed are the same. I really hope I don't offend you three. I don't care about much else, but they're the same tiny dicks that like Five Finger Death Punch.
I fucking hate that band. The fucking
There's-
four-fingered faggot
There's
donkey punch. Fuck
nothing
that
wrong
band.
with Five Finger
Fuck
Death
that
Punch.
fucking band.
Their cover of Bad Company was
Every
their
fucking
cover
they
of
suck.
Bad Company
They
was
suck.
awesome.
No,
Their
it was
cover
not.
of House of the
No,
Rising
no.
Sun
No,
was
it's not.
awesome.
No,
That
I
band
disagree.
fucking sucks.
The only song
You know
I
what else?
liked is the one
Their
that you
cover
played
of
for me.
their
Like
Scene
Jekyll and
and a bunch
Hyde.
of Other Men was pretty good too.
You know what? You know what? I actually the only song I like by Five Finger Death Punch fully is the one that Rob Halford sings on. That's it. Lift Me Up. That's it.
and that wasn't bad either.
Now-
I just heard that. So
That's just Rob.
But
Halford.
again, let's bring it back. So without just blanket stating it, what is your? I've heard Austin's. What is your problem with Five Finger? Like from a musician's standpoint, because I'm just a listener. That's all I am.
Perfectly honest, like if you like them, cool. I like you as a person.
I just
so
think
you
I
like
think they're
Five
fun. I would never claim they were like one of the best bands ever. They're very
Oh, no, I'm not saying
generic,
you are.
but they're fun.
How is that
There's
fun?
a definite stigma with like tough guys who like Five Finger Death Punch being douchebags.
Yeah, there is.
So
Right.
I don't like that.
Douchebags
I
Are these
think
like
that
the
they're
Affliction
aesthetically
t-shirt people?
pleasing to my musical tastes.
Right. Like for example,
up t-shirt
actually
assholes.
I was at the concert with Austin, so we went to a concert. I don't remember who the opening band was.
It was Nothing More.
Nothing More, okay.
Who are fantastic.
Okay, then Volbeat.
No, then Hell Yeah.
Hell Yeah wasn't at that
Yes,
show.
they were.
they?
Yes, it was Nothing More, then Hell Yeah, then Volbeat, then Five Finger.
Okay, that's right. Now, I had
Volbeat fucking slapped their fucking ass.
I had
live.
never
Oh,
heard
man.
Nothing More. I didn't mind them. I find their lead singer to be a little annoying, but I don't mind. They were good.
Yeah, he's got range. I know that sucks.
They were good. Well, that's kind of like in this. It's kind of in the same vein that I find Coheed and Cambria annoying sometimes.
Okay, that's a way different tone.
Right, but
his,
it's just-
his tone is way different.
Anyway, whatever. So, and Hell Yeah, I've expressed my like of Hell Yeah. I enjoy Hell Yeah. They're fun. They're a fun drinking band. Volbeat, I had never heard much before. I heard what's the Let's Get Ready to Rumble song?
Warriors Call.
Warriors Call, yeah. But I really like Volbeat. And then Five Finger came on. Now you left shortly after Five Finger
they fucking
came on.
suck.
Now here's the thing: I will never deny, and whatever, it's fine, that Volbeat is much more musically talented than anybody in Five Finger Death Punch. That is not up for debate. I think we can all agree with that. However, when it comes to a show, a performance on stage, I felt like Five Finger Death Punch was more fun.
Okay, well, let me interject real quick because that doesn't make any sense. Number one, Five Fingers' performance consists of...
Dirty Steve says, I like Disturbed and my dick is average.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Steve. So anyway, let me talk about the Five
Steve,
Finger...
average dicks don't run in the family, man. What's wrong with you?
All right, so anyway, Five Finger Death Punch, okay? So this is the band live. You've got the bass player with this weird, nasty-ass dread beard.
Right.
That just stands there and just with his mouth all big and fucking open and just yells. He's all broy and angry and he just yells. You have Ivan, who at all 2 feet tall of him, that just
He
stands
was
on
way
his...
cooler in Moto Grader.
Yeah,
He does have
exactly.
little man
But he
syndrome.
just stands on his fucking mic stand so like, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. Fucking ignorant tool. The only cool member of that band, the only cool member is the drummer. That guy's fucking great. He's really talented and he's super nice. The rest of that band can fuck
All right,
off.
let's change subject. Well, let's change band, similar subject.
Fuck that band.
Because I'm sure all of you but me hate the band I'm about to mention.
Who?
Nickelback.
Why would you hate Nickelback?
Oh yeah, you like Nickelback.
I fucking love Nickelback.
Okay.
man. Come on. That band...
All right. So I forgot me,
Yeah,
you and your
I
dad
got you,
share that
pal.
we're like the 3 people in Maine who like Nickelback. So
millions of people like Nickelback.
I know.
That's why it sells. But
Right.
people,
They're called homosexuals.
I don't like it, but I just bought it.
okay,
but I don't like it.
But here's the thing: Nickelback is generic,
Oh, yeah.
and that's what Kroger does well.
It's generic on purpose.
Right, exactly, but-
Nickelback is a business, not a band.
Right, but back to my point though, Nickelback is an extremely fun concert.
Oh yeah,
They are
entertaining as fuck.
Exactly, and that's my point. And it's similar with Disturbed. It's similar with Godsmack, just like Avenged.
No,
a lot of
Godsmack was fucking boring.
it's just like Avenged because, like, a lot of pure metalheads, and Matt, you might attest to this because you're a metalhead. A lot of purist metalheads go, Avenged isn't metal. Avenged is corporate trash.
Avenged Sevenfold is just the new version of Metallica.
That's all they are.
They're
But-
the new Metallica.
But the
Oh
thing
my
is,
God! Somebody else actually said it. Other
that's
than
what they
me.
are.
I've had this argument with
but
so
it's
many
not-
people,
Well, no,
so
I
many
said
fucking
that.
times.
No, but the thing is, it's not an argument, and there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
A band,
Believe
a metal
me, it's
band.
become an argument with people.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
some people.
a metal band, someone has to take the reins of Metallica. Somebody has to.
And Avenged is doing it very
Metallica-
well.
And Metallica is happy to give it to Avenged because they're the only band
they're actually
that can hold up to that.
They're touring together right now. It's Volbeat event. You're going to that show, right, Matt?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's Avenged, Volbeat, and Metallica.
Okay, that's fucking awesome.
I know.
That's
I would
fucking
love
awesome.
to be at that show.
That sounds great.
I'm jealous.
That's not as cool as Motley
See-
Crue and Kiss, but
No.
I'm assuming Volbeat is opening.
I saw
that
Motley
show,
Crue
right?
and Kiss. Did you
Yeah,
see that?
yeah.
Yeah. The one was it like 3 or 4 years ago?
yeah.
Yeah.
Saw Motley Crue in 2009
So
as
many
well.
comments because you guys fucking talk so
All right,
much.
all right, go ahead. What do you
We
got?
are podcasters. Join the club.
I know, right?
All right, what do you got?
That's why we podcast, because
So-
we like to talk.
All right,
Let
me
me go back a little bit here.
Go ahead.
Start Nickelback.
All right, let's go.
I despise Nickelback. I don't dislike that Nickelback is a band. I dislike that there's a market for Nickelback. I stole that quote from a buddy of mine, but it'll be mine here. Avenged Sevenfold. I'm not going to say they're not metal. Brandon, Nate, we talked about this on the last episode of the podcast Terror, which you can find at galacticnetcast.com.
Hey,
That was like a Mick Foley shameless plug.
I really liked the first full length, everything before what, Sin City or City of Evil or whatever.
City
the fuck
of
that
Evil,
was.
yeah.
It's not that I think they're bad. They just evolved into a music styling that I don't care for.
Right.
Now,
I actually enjoy them a
jumping
lot
forward a
more
little
now.
Yeah,
bit,
me
that
too.
Volbeat Avenged Sevenfold Metallica show, I bought seats because I don't plan on attending Volbeat or much of Avenged Sevenfold. I'm simply going to see
Oh,
Metallica.
if you miss
Why
Volbeat,
would you-
you
yeah,
are.
don't do that, dude,
That's you're hurting
seriously.
yourself.
No, I listen to Volbeat and I don't care for it.
You have to see them live. It's a different experience.
It is.
You as a musician, no, don't do that.
And-
you
and-
as a musician owe it to yourself.
No, what I
To
hate
see
is
it.
that I'm going to go see it simply because you told me to, because I respect your
No,
Your views.
seriously.
Wait, who's
no.
opening that show? It must be Volbeat,
it's gotta
right?
be Volbeat. Yeah.
as Volbeat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
gotta be Volbeat,
perfect
Avenged,
example.
and then Metallica.
I like Volbeat, but I don't listen to their album in my car. I
Right, they're
don't.
not- they're-
No.
yeah.
But live, Volbeat was fucking entertaining.
They
They were. I can't. You know what? Actually, you know what? Another band is like that. I fucking hate this band, but they captivated me live. Fucking Hinder. I fucking hate that
Oh,
band.
yeah.
But they were so good live.
Hinder is awesome
Like, they
live.
were really good.
You know who else is really good?
It's like, fuck, why do I like you?
You know who else is really good? I mean, I've always liked Hinder. They're basically another Nickelback, but you know who else is really good live that you could argue is generic on their albums is Theory of a Dead
Yeah,
Man.
I was gonna say Theory.
Theory
Yeah,
is
they're-
amazing
they're-
live.
Although that singer had so much fucking makeup on that I could see him.
Well,
from,
it's
like, a
because
mile away.
he has that pinup era
Yeah,
look.
no, it's called
Yeah.
Asshole. That's what he looks like.
That's funny. I hate all of these bands.
So do I.
Oh, Bad Girlfriend is such a great song.
No,
Are
I
you
see.
fucking
no,
kidding?
I love that song.
Early Theory of a Dead Man, like their first
Invisible
album,
Man?
and then Santa Monica. Like that age of Theory of a Dead Man is great. But once they got
they
mainstream
took off.
with that "Hate My Life" song, then they were fucked.
Yeah,
They
I
fucked
wasn't a big
since.
fan of that song. Their new album, I don't mind. They have a song called Blow that's really good.
No, actually, lyrically, that song's pretty great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like when they talk about like the Twitter and the social media and stuff.
making fun of their own fucking band.
It is, which is great. But okay, so Steve made a comment in the Twitter in the Twitter chat in the that even Twitter chat's not right, it'd be Twitch chat, but in
Sounded
YouTube
out,
chat.
Cupcake.
chat.
It's okay. I was upstairs and I was trying to read the
going with
word.
thought. Don't change your
Anyway,
number.
so
Keep
yeah.
going.
So he says music is so corporate it's hard to keep the artistry. And I don't
Yeah.
think that's anything new.
Yeah, it's always been
It's,
that way.
well, because what it is, and you guys will probably agree with me as musicians, but what people don't understand is that there are two different elements. There is the art of music, and then there's the music industry. And those are two completely different things. And people forget that just because, you have like Signal, for example, and then you have Nickelback. So what you guys have is pure art. You are creating music because you are passionate about it and you love what you make. That is the art of music.
And then you have Nickelback, corporate.
Then you
rock
have
wars.
Nickelback, which Kroger writes a lot of his stuff. I know that, but
he writes all the music.
right, but he writes it pure, like he doesn't write it because he loves the song. He writes it because it's going to be a #1 hit and he's going to sell
well,
it.
Let me ask
hang
you.
on.
Wait. Let me ask you this about Nickelback. When
All
did
right.
they make the paradigm shift from like Leader of Men to all of the fucking bullshit they have
the
now?
The very next album.
No, the album that has Animals, Side of a Bullet.
Oh, I would
all
even
that
say
shit.
before
No,
that,
no,
because the album before that was How You Reminded Me, which was a radio
Yeah, but
hit.
that's a radio hit, but it still had a hint of what Nickelback was when they started. There's
Right.
some grungy songs.
So it was,
on there.
Yeah, no, exactly.
it's
earlier.
All the Right Reasons.
Yeah,
that's
that
the
one.
album where they went full
and
corporate.
Animals was such a
Yeah,
great
but they
song
got
too.
you got to think
Dun,
too.
dun,
They got
dun,
picked.
dun,
Yeah,
dun.
but they got picked up on. They got picked up by for that. They
The
were a
first
part
time
of.
I heard Animals on the radio, I thought the first words were "driving like a black."
It's driving back in black. I got my
It's
license
driving-
back.
It's driving black.
Stop.
There's a
Stop,
feeling in my
stop,
veins.
stop,
This pain
stop.
is never coming back.
The point is, Nickelback was a grunt. They were actually shit when they started, and then they
Oh
got,
yeah, they were horrible.
But then they got picked up by Roadrunner. They got super produced. Chad got all the writing credit, and now look what they are.
right.
My
But
thing-
see, and Ashley
so
says
hang on.
Photograph. You see, I
All right.
love Photograph.
Okay,
It's a great song.
All right, hang
I
on,
hate that
hang on.
fucking song.
Let me explain something. Okay, so we got.
That's one of the reasons I don't listen to the radio
So we
anymore.
got Steve over here, who's now the chat rage wizard over here. So let me just say something, okay? Music is always going to be corporate. Do you want to know why? Because it's something in the world that makes money, and that's how it fucking works.
Right.
So as a band, the moment you want to make it, the moment you want music to be your job for your life, you've already sold out in some degree. That's just
Right.
the way it fucking is. And if you can't accept that, stay home.
I think selling out as a term is just
It's
fucking
so
stupid.
It's so overused and incorrect.
Well, the
it
thing,
really is.
well, yeah,
but really,
because
like, if you want to make money as a band, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to lose your identity.
no,
right.
Okay, a prime.
No, you just have to have a part-time job when you're not on tour.
Yeah, exactly. I work for the YMCA. I run after-school programs and work with kids. When I'm not doing that, I'm doing the band. That's my life.
Yep.
Yeah, I have to. So the thing is, like, there are a lot of bands that I love. Like, I think you're overreacting. Shut up, Steve. You're pissing me off. Shut up. I'm just kidding. So
you,
no, fuck
fucking
you,
Steve.
Steve. Fucking Steve. So anyway, no,
Fuck
but
Steve.
there are a lot of bands.
Fucking Steve.
There are a lot of bands out there right now that are really good, that are full 100% artistry and heart, and they're fantastic. I love them, but you guys don't know who the fuck they are. I guarantee it. And it's just one of those things where, like, you know, they'll
Same
get
way
they'll
with the
get
bands I listen to.
yeah, they'll get, like, perfect example. There's a band out of Mexico. They're called Dredge. I don't know if any of you ever heard of them before. They're
Nope.
they're fucking phenomenal. They've toured the world a bajillion fucking times.
What
They're-
about it can't be the same Dredge that I'm thinking of. Dredge Without Arms?
yes. Do you know Dredge?
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah!
I've seen Dredge.
Yay! All right.
Have a cigarette and then I'm Dredge for 20
No, dude,
minutes.
they're out of California.
Okay, well, one of the members of the band was from.
Well, it's
something was.
Los Gatos, California.
Oh,
which
okay,
I'm
that's
sure
pretty
is
much
on the-
Mexico.
It's
Yes,
basically
that's
Mexico.
fucking Mexico.
The Cat, California. All right.
All right, but
I saw Dredge, Taste of Chaos, I believe.
they're so good. They're such a talented band.
Yeah, they're super phenomenal. I remember the end of their set. The stagehands were taking the drummer's drum set away while he was still playing it,
Yeah,
and it was like he was just playing like a hi hat and a snare. And
Yeah.
he was just still going. Oh,
that's
dude,
how
so
they.
fucking
Yeah,
good.
he's fucking great. But I mean, bands like that. I'm a huge fan of the band Keen. I don't know if you ever listen to them. They're super talented. Fucking Nothing But Thieves. They're another fantastic band. I showed Brandon today.
Yep.
They're really good. I'm also a huge fan of The Darkness. I don't know if you've ever. Most people only know I Believe in.
I believe in
See-
a thing called love.
See, I get, yeah, that came out in fucking 2003. The
was
point
a
is,
great
they,
song.
they've had 4
Did you see
albums
what they're
since
doing?
then. The Darkness? What, now?
Yeah, so apparently Justin Bieber offered a $2,000 meet and greet package that he fucking backed out on.
Yeah.
So the Darkness is offering free tickets to anyone who got fucked by Justin Bieber.
Yeah, because they're fucking awesome. Okay, the
hilarious.
singer of The Darkness, Justin Hawkins, not only, that guy has an incredible range, and he's
Yeah,
a great,
he's a great
and he's a
vocalist.
great guitar player. But what I like about The Darkness is they truly are. The title of their latest album is called Last of Our Kind. And it is true. They are really the last of their kind of that type of rock. And my dad says it all the time, and that's why my dad is the singer of my band, if you didn't know. And so,
wow.
Yeah. So a lot
That's
of this,
cool.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
a lot of it's okay. So a lot of the stuff that we write, we try to keep the spirit of rock and roll existing. It really, Nickelback does it in the cheesy corporate way. Disturbed does it in the cheesy corporate way. It's just. And yes, there are your different versions. There's the corporate rock, there's the bro corporate rock, and there's the 3 Days Grace emo rock. Everyone's got their own version, but no one's fun anymore. Like, there's no bands that just genuinely get out there and just want to ensure that you have a good fucking time. And that's why I love The Darkness. And that's
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Avenged
argue
is
that.
pretty fun live.
they're not that kind of band, though. They're Avenged. They're not out. They're not like Motley Crue. They're not out there to ensure that you're partying, you're having a great fucking time. Avenged is out there.
Yeah, but see, do you think that might be a generational thing? Because
No.
you also don't hear stories about the rock band throwing the table out of the 20th floor window of the hotel.
I don't know if you watched the iHeart Music Awards this year, but Bring Me the Horizon. Not fans. They fucking hate Coldplay. Okay. And I
No.
They do. They fucking hate Coldplay.
He didn't do it on purpose.
What,
So
the
happened
bass
is-
player? That was on purpose.
Oh, I'm talking about the singer.
No,
standing
the
on
singer's table
table
thing. No, the bass player
Okay.
afterwards went on the table and threw his fucking bass at Chris Martin. That was on purpose.
That I didn't know about.
Yeah,
Enigmas.
yeah, he fucking threw the bass right at him, which is fucking hilarious.
Can I just say something that's going to probably get me a lot of hate from probably all three of you?
What, Coldplay?
What's wrong with Coldplay?
I love Coldplay.
Oh, okay.
This
No,
goes back to
Chris
Beverly Hills
Chris
Cop
Martin's
3.
amazing.
The only thing wrong with the Super Bowl show was fucking Beyonce.
No, for one thing.
You also have to keep in mind.
Is that almost
and,
gone?
People
All
are
right,
pissed
I
at-
just want to state for the record that Brandon has almost drank an entire gallon of beer since this
super tight over there
podcast
for having
started.
drank that much.
I want content, so
The
I'm getting
intention
it.
was for half of this to be gone tonight, and then the second half to be for WrestleMania tomorrow.
Okay, whoa.
Fuck
Hang
yeah.
on.
Fuck yeah.
Hang on. Let me
Oh,
just...
actually, hold on before I forget, because if I don't think of it now, I won't ask
Oh,
him
fuck's
later.
sake, say it
I won't
already.
ask him later. Matt, are you a wrestling fan?
Yeah,
No.
we talked about when you guys
Okay.
were on Set Back East Club. I
do
was
you
trying to.
do you have the network?
Yeah, I do. But the problem is, my wife and I watch it together.
That's
So-
awesome. Where did you find a wife like that?
Well,
The
my
internet.
wife watches it with us.
You lucky bastard.
Well, no, but hey, you might not be able to join us on the show, but at the very least, while you're watching it, hang out in our YouTube and listen to our.
I mean, at some point, I would totally love to do your That Was Awesome show. It's just for WrestleMania. She wants to watch it. So.
Oh no, that's fine. But yeah, you can have your little phone, or I don't know if you have like a tablet or something.
I have fucking laptops at the ass. I work in IT.
well, there you go.
Bring
so,
your wife on with you. Why
so
not?
yeah, have your wife come on and hang out.
She's really extroverted. Like, she doesn't understand how I can sit and talk blindly to the internet.
Yeah, you met her on the internet.
I met her through eHarmony. Her she was in a sorority, and her roommates at the time set her up a profile, and her and I met. And she's really quiet until you get to meet her. I got fucking pissed drunk and saw down a tree the first time I hung out with her. Yeah.
Well,
I
wait, hold on. I want to
fucking
hear that
played a
story. You
metal
got
band.
drunk
Like,
and
that's
saw
what I
it.
do. I talk to people, you know? So, yeah.
The thing about podcasting, and it's funny because for me, like, I've always spoken with people on the internet. I was a raid leader in WoW for almost 10 years, and before that, EverQuest.
And you have a wife.
Fuck off, everybody.
Well, see, this is what I love about podcasting, though,
play
because
WoW,
I'm
I
super
don't-
introverted.
I don't
Right.
care as much as everyone
And
else,
this
so-
this gives me a media to talk to people without actually having to see
I'm
them.
gonna shove that microphone up your ass.
I'm sensing a
I know
high
you'll
level-
enjoy it to a point, so I'll shove it further than you'd enjoy it.
I'm sensing a high level of sodium in the room.
And
right now.
anyway, the point being is that that's one thing I love about podcasting is you can just talk. It breaks the walls
Yeah.
down. You hang out. you
Yeah,
have a
clearly.
good time.
I tried to do
was
that.
my-
You just got all pissy.
Have you guys got
fucking.
hate?
I'm gonna cock slap you.
Has someone been just pissed at you for no fucking reason yet?
On the internet?
Yeah.
No, we don't have any of that yet. We're not popular enough
Come on,
for that.
spill that shit.
Dude, neither are we. But we did D. Snyder's Strangeland. I can't remember if we talked about this on our show or not. So if I did,
No,
sorry,
you
but,
didn't. You didn't.
some girl like called us fucking fat hipsters and how we were fucking losers because we were
Are we
talking
the-
in our bedroom.
Are we the only two that heard
Really?
that?
Yeah, where it's
Yeah,
just
I didn't hear it.
Okay, so I'm sitting there.
Don't forget about the story you're about to tell. I want to hear it.
No, yeah,
No,
don't.
sure.
But so for those that were watching the video or listening and wondering why I disappeared and started laughing like the Joker in the background. So as you all heard, I told Austin I'm going to cock slap him. And then I go to take a drink from my beer and he quietly whispers into the microphone, do it. Mind you, I was drinking my beer at the time.
So you went off camera and off mic and did it.
No, I went to not spit my beer over the $8 grand I have sitting in front of me.
Right. So tell me about your troll and D. Snyder.
Okay, yeah, so we did fuck, sorry. I get real dark
like
when
D.
I open up Spotify.
Just saying.
We reviewed D. Snyder's Strangeland, which is I'm not going to say one of my favorite movies, but it's
Oh, thank you,
I
Steve.
loved it in high school, so to me
Appreciate
it's
it.
still a very good movie.
What movie?
So,
Yeah, I'm lost.
I'm sorry. I was reading. What movie?
D. Snyder's Strangeland.
Why
Oh,
do you
that's a
guys
good
think that
movie.
you're important? Shut up and let him tell a
Hey,
story. I was listening.
Eat a big bag of dicks, pal.
I'm going to after the show.
Can I get some of them dicks? I
Yeah,
want dicks.
I can
I'm
spot
out.
you about 4 of them.
Welcome to Podcast of Terror, the after show, where we talk about dicks.
We're just calling this Dicks Part
Wait,
2.
wait, hold on. I have to do this now.
Now available, Lay's Dicks.
Lay's
dick
dicks.
fucking chips.
The barbecue dicks.
Oh, come on.
What are you doing, man? I want to hear the rest of the story.
Yeah, just wait, fuck
All right,
dicks.
play your story.
Play my story. I mean,
Speak your story. What, you don't have it on record? You can't just hit play?
no, I don't tell it that much. So we did Strangeland, and I was like, oh, maybe we'll get some more listeners, so I'll tag D. Snyder in it on Twitter. So this fucking chick, you know what? I might pull up the fucking tweets. So she basically like starts calling Corey and I calls us fat hipsters, which was my favorite thing because
Because it's inaccurate.
well, not the fat part, but the hipster part. So, and then she's like, yeah, you guys just sit in your bedroom and fucking record your podcasts and all this shit. And she goes, what was the last thing you guys did? And I was like, I talking to Corey, and I'm like, should I just send her? Because he has a published comic book, and I have a CD that's internationally released. I'm like, should I just send her these links? And be like, what was the fucking last thing you did?
You fat cunt.
Fat bitch. Yeah.
So
Thanks,
I
man.
spent like 10 minutes. Well, hey, a buddy of mine's like, dude, that's fat shaming. You could
Yeah,
probably
don't
get
hate
in
on her
trouble
'cause
for
Hey,
fat
don't say cunt on my podcast.
shaming. Really? That's the line?
No,
This is my podcast, and you can definitely say cunt.
I have one joyous
Fucking
word
cunts.
that I normally use all the time, but I'm trying to refrain from using.
Oh, hold on a second. That made me think of something. So, you know how we said cunt?
Welcome
and
to the
I
Sidetrack
referenced it
Show.
as see you next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mr. Foley said, and I'd never heard this. You guys might have, but it was news to me, so maybe I was in the dark on it. But instead of see you next Tuesday, cunt is can't understand normal thought. And I like it. I had never heard
Yeah.
that before.
Makes
No?
sense.
Or can't understand normal thinking.
Dude, I'm
either
a
or.
decade
Matt,
younger
did
than
you
and I
pull up the
fucking know
tweets?
Oh, I fucking totally got the shit out of
See,
him.
I'm a little
Nice.
envious of you because if I got that message from a chick like that, I'd be like, well, I
You'd be-
podcast, I play video games, and I work for the post office.
And
I
I
guess
Dude,
masturbate.
I
I'm
guess-
cool. Fuck you.
guess I don't do all that much.
And she actually, I took it off. There was a
Actually,
comment on the
cunt,
video
cunt,
of it on
cunt.
YouTube that was real fucking rough. But so I tweeted out, and she just responded and said, "Love, love, love that movie," because she's a fucking cunt.
Well said.
I responded to it, and I just said, "Hey, I hope you enjoy it. If you don't like it, blame Corey," as a joke. And she just says, "Hashtag you suck. Hashtag fuck off. Strangeland is awesome. Hashtag no talent. Hashtag fat fucks. FYI, the emoji had to be explained how the net works." Yeah, wrap your
That
mind around
makes
that one.
sense.
So
Wait, did
then
you say net or nut?
net? N-E-T.
Oh, okay. I was like, you have to
So
be
then-
explain how the nut works?
Then she called us boring. She said, not at all, hashtag boring to a response. Then she said, not following you, not subscribed, not interested. No punctuation, no capitalization. Fuck
Do
you.
not pass go. Do
to-
not collect $200.
And then she says, don't talk smack about D. Snyder or his projects until you have a quarter of his talent. Mind you, I defended the movie the entire time because I like it. something about then get. So there's responses in here that I'm not reading because I don't want to fucking just read to you a bunch. But it says get rid of the old guy and get a hot rocker chick who Purple Hearts horror ghost face to replace him.
Okay.
So she
loves-
basically said,
loves-
get rid of Corey and put me on your podcast. So Corey then responded and says, I'm the old guy. You're probably not wrong. And you have an invite to be on our show. And she just says, whoever the dude in the back was, pretty sure he was gray. So she doesn't understand that we're in 2 different rooms, in 2 different states, using the fucking internet to record this thing. So I already hate this girl at this point. I'm like, Corey, just fucking stop because I want to kill her. So
She is on my murder
Show
list.
me your
yeah,
tits.
she's on. I'll get to that point. So
That's a point? Oh, God.
I'm gonna laugh if this story wraps around.
And we had sex.
And no. And this is the woman he's dating or married to or something.
No.
And then
story
I
short.
got so mad I started drinking. She found me by a tree, and now we're married.
Now we bang. I just fucked her right in the bathroom. So basically, Corey invited her to be on the show, and she's like, okay, you pay the airfare. And I'm like, so this chick has no concept of how the internet works. So he had to explain it to her, and he says, this is how we do it. Send me your email, and we'll invite you on the show. And she goes, what's the email? I haven't used that in forever. Mind you, she looks like she's older than me. And we
She's
did
either
some
stupid or
brutal-
was trolling.
I don't know what her fucking deal is,
Right,
but
so
we found
she's
a bunch
been
of
rode hard
girls
and put away
half-naked
wet.
pictures of her on the internet, and she's still yet to be on our podcast.
Wait, did you say you put up naked pictures of her on the internet?
No.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. I found them with
Oh.
minimal Google effort. I found this chick having gross half-naked pictures of her.
Oh, okay.
Well, now I
But
want
I
to see
went,
these pictures, man.
So this was March
I love how he
2nd.
quickly was like, no, I didn't do that. I did not do that.
Get the fuck out of here. But a couple days later, I went to Ohio to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger Sports Classic, and a guy that's been on our podcast a couple times is like a Highland Games world class champion athlete guy, which that's the Scottish log tossy thing.
yeah.
And he was there at a booth, and I told him about it. He goes, dude, you guys are totally doing something right then. I was like, I guess, but this girl fucking had me seeing red.
That's what unwritten law does.
I was
Hey, all right.
seeing.
Did you guys just high five?
Yes. You wanna high five me?
Fucking
Faggots.
You wanna pound it?
No,
Didn't
Not
we
on
high
camera.
five in the car earlier?
that's between you and I.
Sack
Oh,
of
so
shit.
see, we're not afraid to do it in public.
Yeah.
We're openly high fivers.
We're open high fivers.
I'm more of a closet high fiver.
Bitch, I ain't scared.
Yeah, me too.
Fucking high five you all day, bitch.
So right, you talked about Highland Games.
Was that episode of Seinfeld?
Totally changed the topic.
talking about
No, the episode of Seinfeld where Elaine's boyfriend just was
Did
like,
you?
"Hey,
did you
that's
take
a Coke,
part?
high five."
Oh my fucking god! Did you take part in the Highland Games?
I've never done the Highland Games. I did start strongman training back
Yeah.
in August and powerlifting though.
Nice. I mean, I own a kilt, so that's like halfway there, right?
For sure. Now you just got to be able to launch logs and throw shit.
I can do that.
Dude, it's super hard. He does all these videos for how to do that stuff, which is awesome. I guess for anyone listening, his name's Matt Vincent.
Can you
He's a
send?
super
Can you
nice
send me
guy.
that on Facebook?
Oh, he's gay now. What? What
just-
was that, Brandon? I
I
couldn't
need-
hear you over the gay.
I know.
I couldn't hear you over the gay.
Fuck. Yeah. Can you send me a link for that?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy?
He has a clothing line called The Hate, which I'm actually wearing a Hate t-shirt right now.
I officially need to add bumpers to my soundboard. One of Austin doing his gay, and then one of Matt going, "I couldn't hear you over the gay."
Yeah, by all means.
I think Matt needs to come on this show more often.
I don't think we're ever going to talk to him again.
I think
after
Matt
this.
just needs to come.
No, but
should
we
just go
thought
with that.
about that after Podcast of Terror, and then he was dumb enough to come back on here with us.
Well, I was nice enough to ask.
Dude,
him.
I was so when Brandon messaged me, I was driving through a snowstorm to band practice.
Snore storm?
And a
Were you
snowstorm.
tired?
Everyone is so tired today.
It's the snorks.
Well, no, what I was going to say earlier when I was interrupting is you should have heard me I was outside having a smoke with Brandon while you two were talking music, and I'm sitting here reading on my phone, and I'm struggling to say occurrence or occurred or occurring. I'm like, occurrence?
And posthumous.
Yeah, I was
Posthumous
saying
was the problem.
I
The
said
situation has occurred posthumously.
I said posthumous. And it's like, okay, it happened after he was funny.
Great. So
Now everyone knows you're stupid. All right. Great.
okay,
What
What were we even talking about?
you were
I
driving
don't
through a
know.
snowstorm.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a good
your
one.
snowstorm.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Can
Your
I
snowstorm.
Can I steal it? Nah, man.
Wait, what?
Snatch face?
Oh, Snatch Face.
can't
Snatch face.
steal
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I'm talking to Ashley. I want to steal Snatch face. I don't want to interrupt you guys to be like, hey, chat.
Why? I interrupt you to say what the chat said, so the audio listeners have to be aware of the conversation.
I'm not a fucking dick mouth, so I'm not stealing. Or I'm not
What a dick mouth. Is that like?
making
Is
a
that
fool out
like?
of myself on the internet. So stupid.
Is that in the same neighborhood as face fuck?
Pretty much.
After a face fuck, do you become a dick mouth?
Oh, my dad calls people fuck ass all the time whenever he gets
Fuck
angry.
ass.
It's
Is
like,
this
listen,
fucking
fuck
Boondock
ass.
Saints or what?
Hey
man?
there, fuck ass.
Fuck ass.
Why don't you make a good tree and get the fuck out of here?
Oh God.
Right.
So
snowstorm.
Now I want to watch
You
Boondock
asked me to
Saints.
be on your podcast, and I told you that I had to make sure that my wife was okay with it because
Right, husband of the year shit. Yeah.
yeah, we're painting a bunch of our house to try and sell it or whatever. So I was like, spent all of band practice, like, how am I going to do this so that she thinks it's a good idea, so that it's okay. So basically, now I have to go to an open house tomorrow so that I can be on this podcast right now.
You said you were trying
But-
to sell your house.
Yeah, she wants to move outside of this town, outside
I'll
of the
buy
city.
it.
How old are you?
30.
30.
Man, you're so fucking adult. I'm not
How
very.
old are you? You guys are older than I am, except
Yeah,
Austin.
he's
just
30.
a baby.
Nate is 32 and I'm 31. and
That's not
I
nice.
turned 32 on Monday.
I
We
can
are
tell you. I can
2
tell you
days
right
away.
now that
Birthday.
you're much
Thank
more
you.
of an adult than we are.
I'm not a baby.
That's the one.
No, my wife is much more of an adult, and I'm just along for the ride.
Right.
I need that in my life.
That's the one
Like,
thing that's
she-
kind of.
She,
Look no fat.
yeah, she had to give me like spending limit restrictions because I came home with a new fucking bass drum head with David Hasselhoff on it.
Dude,
Oh, do you have it? Can you show it on camera?
it's probably at the band room,
I have
can
a
imagine.
picture of my drum set on my phone.
What kind of kit do you use?
I have a custom kit from Response Custom Drums.
I'm
I have
so
a
glad
custom
that this
kit.
came back around so you guys could talk music again and I could pee.
I ain't going to have a cigarette till I see David Hasselhoff.
If he's showing it, I'll wait, but I really need to piss.
Don't do that. Please don't
No,
do that.
no, dude, Brandon, go pee. It might take me a
That's
minute.
horrible.
I'll wait. Remember, I'm half crippled, so it's gonna take time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Austin, it's Response Custom Drums. If you want, if you're interested in an endorsement deal, message them and say that you and I are buddies,
Oh,
and
okay.
Travis will hook you up.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
he's
that's
always looking for new dudes, and especially if you guys are on the brink.
He's
of
always looking for
finding
new
a deal.
dudes.
Fuck you, man.
You're just jealous.
That
Yeah,
sounds like you're
I'm
jealous
jealous.
of that dick.
I am. If you've seen, if
You've got dick
you've
envy.
seen mine, you'd understand why I'd be jealous of a lot of them.
Oh,
Okay.
I can feel Kat crying right now.
I can't usually feel it.
Oh,
Where did that picture go?
wait, that's kind of offensive to your lady.
Or me.
Oh, sorry, man.
Well, okay,
Does
we're
Kat
on.
have like black hole vagina?
We're
You
on
got
kid.
some-
We're on kid number 3. I mean,
So it's just a wreck down there.
it's fucking destroyed.
It looks.
It's like walking through Detroit and RoboCop.
I hope your wife's
It
not
looks.
home.
It looks like a.
She's at the bar, but I'm
right.
sure Ashley will tell her.
Looks like a turkey sub you've shaken too many times.
Oh my god.
A
See, it's
shave-
funny
the,
because I
meat,
was,
the meat's coming
See?
all unraveled.
A shaved turkey sub.
see, because it's funny
I don't
because
know how well this is
A
gonna show
corned
up,
beef
but-
Reuben.
back it up because all we're getting is the reflection.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, okay, I see.
Drown the life, Hoff.
Go higher.
Drown the lifeguard.
Lift it up. Lift it
Yeah,
up just a
I
little
mean,
bit.
yeah.
It looks
I'm trying
like
to use
David
the camera.
Hasselhoff with a big dong.
Nate, shut up.
Why does that look
Shut
like
up,
a
shut up,
huge
shut up,
penis?
shut up. Lift
I
it up.
s-
Lift it up a little bit.
No.
There it is, right there.
Yeah, and angle it a little bit.
Like
I
push
know.
the bottom out. Like push the bottom towards us.
This makes great radio.
There we go.
There you go.
That's
Nice.
sexy.
Drown the life, Hoff.
That's awesome. The lifeguard.
I'm adding Hoff to it.
Oh, the life Hoff.
There
Okay.
you go.
So I have a Gretsch Catalina maple right now, but the color scheme and the way the
All right,
paint
talk about
is set
drums.
up is literally it's just like yours, but it's white on the black, not red.
Nice. Yeah, I have black with red hardware, and then I recently got all black cymbal stands.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I fucking murdered that motherfucker. Ow.
Yeah, it's the way to go. What do you? I'm assuming you obviously you got the double, right?
Yeah, I have
kick pedal, what do you use?
the new Iron Cobra with Trick Dominator beaters on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I got the
I beat the shit out of the Iron Cobra beaters. They were just flat.
no.
So I had to
Those
get new
yeah.
ones.
Those are yeah. They do that. I got the Demonator pedal. I fucking love that thing. It makes me so
See,
happy.
I had a buddy who had one and he loved it, and I just couldn't.
It's all.
couldn't
It really, dude.
bite the bullet.
I can't. You know, it's an expensive purchase, especially just for a kick pedal.
I knew a dude with fuck, what was like the all metal one? Axis?
Yeah.
Is that right? Sure. Axis pedals, but he had an Axis. Oh yeah, Axis longboard
Yeah.
with the triggers that are just like the little needle.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like a fucking $1,000 right there.
Yeah. Well, the Demonators, when I got them, they were $550 or $6.
That's not terrible.
Well,
but it's
that's
not-
because some guy bought them and then came back
Yeah.
the same day and was like, "I don't want these."
Fair enough.
So they
yeah, I had
did- they
a
dropped it down.
DW 5000 and an 8002.
See,
for a
that's
while.
what I had before I grabbed the Demonators.
The 5000 or the
Yeah,
8000.
the 5.
5000s are nice. I have a
Yeah.
5000 hi hat stand, which I really like, mostly because it's 2-leg.
Yeah.
But like the 9000 feels too tight to
I
me.
agree.
I don't know. Sounds weird.
No, it's
Vagina,
you know,
vagina joke here.
in drum context, it makes plenty of sense.
Yeah, right.
So
Too
I'm in
sticky.
Yeah, it's so stiff. I just can't get it to
It's so
loosen up.
stiff.
I just can't.
Couldn't get it in there.
It's gross. No, but I'm looking at I have a couple different kits that I've been looking at that I've wanted to
Yeah, I had so before my response one, I had an endorsement with Shine,
yeah.
which was a fucking nightmare because that company went under.
Yeah.
I got in like right away. So I was endorsed with them when like the dude from Devil Wears Prada and a bunch of other those metalcore bands were. And then they offshored everything to China. And that's when the company went belly up because they couldn't keep up with demand or whatever the fuck poor decisions they made. But I really like that kit. I
Yeah.
don't know what any of the ones that were made in China sound like versus the one that was made in America. But
Yeah.
yeah, the E&R guy ended up going to Spawn, but that was the only guy I ever dealt with. It
Yeah,
was
a friend of mine.
all right, I guess.
Yeah, a friend of mine is just got picked up by Crush. Crush Drums. So
Yep.
they've got some gorgeous kits. And my only problem with Crush that I've had, because I've played on quite a few of them, there's something about them where I feel like they're not durable. I don't know if it's just me, but I honestly feel like I'm gonna break them after like a month.
I've never played on one. I've seen one. Like it was a weird thing. We went to an open house at one point, and the guy had a Crush drum set in the basement, which was strange to me because Crush isn't a huge name.
No.
But I noticed that they started to make hardware though, like they're making
Yeah.
pedals and stuff, which
Yeah, they
is weird to me.
But but that worries me because the kits themselves they're not rugged. Like they don't, like the reason why DW is so huge is because DW is like the Nokia of drums. Like you can fucking blast it with a shotgun and that shit's still gonna go.
That's
you know?
true.
And-
Is your Demonator chain or direct drive?
It's chain. I don't
Okay.
like. I don't like the.
I don't like direct drive either,
no,
but I know
I fucking hate it.
I know a few people who do, and
No,
you know,
I
whatever.
don't.
You're
I-
communist, but
Yeah, yeah. I don't like. No. All about the chain.
I like the bounce. I like the give to a chain.
Yeah,
where
well,
the
it's-
direct obviously doesn't give you that.
Yeah, you have more. I feel like you have more feel. You have your own feel control over the pressure that you're putting with your feet. Whereas direct just it feels sterile. It feels very just. I mean, quite
Oh, I
literally.
never thought of it that way.
Quite literally direct, as it's in its name.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do. I mean, my band does not call for the technicality that I'm capable of. And I mean, I'm
It's
fine
kind of
with
a
that.
damn shame. But
Well, I mean, you know, my band isn't that type of, you know, I don't need to be doing fucking, you know, Thomas Hake fucking ghost note feet fucking paradiddles and shit. I don't need to be doing that. He's great, but what I'm saying is I can't do that in my band. It would sound fucking stupid. So you know, I write for the song and I do what I can to better the song.
But that's half the battle of being a drummer is knowing what part to play where, because yes, you could play all these really insane drum fills
but
for the entire
people
fucking song.
don't know what
but if
you're
it doesn't
doing.
make this sound good, what's the point?
Like that kind of stuff it's for musicians. That's so like when you put that in there, so other musicians and other drummers could be like, "Oh, dude, he totally just fucking blah," you know. But
No,
like,
totally.
But
do
the
that.
but
I
some
totally do that in songs.
Yeah, no, I have little moments too where I like over exaggerate
Stop
my
playing
fill
footsie with me.
technicality for my own personal fun.
That's
Anal
But-
sex.
I call that dick swinging.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Look what I can do. But perfect example,
that
like,
dick.
you know, that doesn't make the song better at all. It doesn't.
No,
it
not
doesn't.
necessarily.
It doesn't really benefit. What the Brazzers?
I'm trying to think of a porn star's name and I can't. Brandon,
Who?
can you read me those numbers?
Wait, a
1, 2, 3.
Wait, help me out.
Seriously?
Which one?
Yeah. No, I got this.
I'm trying to think of her name.
Do you
and
know
I
who it
can't
is?
think of her name.
Wait, Danny
I love
Jensen.
pornography.
No, it's not Danny Jensen. But Danny Jensen's awesome.
I'm telling you, it's Ella Hughes, man.
No, I don't believe it's Ella Hughes.
Can I just say that I'm not a fan of porn? Is that weird?
Yeah, you're weird.
No,
No,
you know-
I like having sex with people.
Can I just say this?
So do I, but I'm married, so it doesn't happen that much.
Let me just say this, Austin. Again, to reiterate, I've seen your friends list, and B, you're in a band. You don't need porn. We do. Shut up.
I'm just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't ignore.
You know
porn.
who else I love, but
we didn't mean to interject into your conversation.
Yeah, keep
so
talking.
continue
This
on.
was just meant to be an off-the-air thing.
Dude, how can I sit here and
So
continue
you're
our?
fucking talking into a microphone that is projecting to the internet, but it's meant to be off air?
No, I wasn't talking.
I didn't
to
say
him.
shit until
He's
the
the one
fuck
that
nuts
brought
did.
it up.
It's true.
Dude, I'm looking over here. Everyone's getting fucking railed in the ass right now, getting their asshole licked. I have to. What? I gotta
have to
look.
comment.
I have to look.
I'm looking at a fat guy on the internet. I don't want pornography.
I can share screen with you.
On a positive note,
No,
yesterday.
that's cool, man. I get a weird and comfortable boner. Now I'm gonna have to go to fucking Tony Romo Pound Town.
Aren't all boners weird?
dude.
That one right there.
Ew.
Oh, Harmony Reigns? Yeah.
Harmony Reigns is
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah, I know her
Ew.
too.
She is my favorite
So
right
you've seen the
now.
one where she
fuck?
gets fucked in the diner over the table?
No, it's only been those two. It's been
Dude,
the one
no.
with
whoa.
Get away from your
Whoa,
subscription
pause,
porn. You'll
pause,
find out.
Pause.
Oh, okay.
Pause.
what?
Scroll up.
Harmony is amazing.
Dude, that is not sexy.
That is amazing.
What is
No.
not sexy about that?
What is not
what?
okay? For one thing,
Harmony Reigns. Look it up.
her tits are
R-E-I-G-N-S.
her entire torso. That's not sexy.
Which is beautiful.
no, that's not beautiful at all.
it is.
No.
Yeah, but
it's
okay,
not.
you have to think about something. Brandon, pudgy. Me, pudgy. You probably weigh as much as one of her tits.
Yeah,
Oh,
her
God
tits bigger than my
damn.
fucking head. That's not sexy.
I can't even send you the link because you have to be logged into the subscription.
That's not sexy.
Just give me your password. That's cool.
That's not sexy.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about
Well,
it.
it's my
Give
my
me your porn
password,
password.
so I'll give you
Oh,
it.
fuck yeah. Sorry. Dude, one time I had someone's password for those pornography websites. It was like, oh, God. Masturbation went through the roof.
I was just saying that outside, man. I should not have a subscription because I spend way too much time.
Why is it when I Google her, I barely get any pictures of her?
Okay, hey, click no. Click
No,
that
no,
one up there to the right.
Wait, was
Click
that
that.
her?
Click that shit. Click that shit.
Nate, go to
Tell me that's sexy.
Nate. Go
Magic
to,
donut.
She's wearing a
Nate.
Pokemon bra.
She
Nate, Nate, go to X videos.
Dude, she looks pregnant with Ash from Pokemon in that photo. That's not sexy. That's not sexy. That's not.
That's her, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right.
I'm now calling her Olga.
Matt,
That's
go-
my name for
Brandon, I
her.
love you so hard right now.
Matt, go to
I'm gonna
that.
fucking-
Matt, go to that link on Skype.
Okay.
Wait, no, hold on. Is that it?
Olga Kirilenko over here.
Yeah,
Fucking
that should be
The
it.
brood of death.
Nate,
She looks like a Viking with tits.
What?
look up Jessica Miller.
I'm not gonna sit here and like look at.
Go back,
porn on-
go back, and look up Jessica Miller.
You guys, let's
later.
look at pornography.
Look, we're down to
real
one
quick.
viewer now.
Just go back and look up Jessica Miller.
Right? Oh.
No, don't make that. Don't make that voice.
Did you did you see? Are you seeing Harmony Reigns right now? Isn't that like something? You're 3 against 1, dude.
Nate,
Yeah, you know what? And we'd have to be 3 against 1 to fuck that. That's
we
gross.
could be. That'd be fun.
No, fuck that. I don't want no
I
part
know
of
you're
that.
just a little guy, man, but I'm a fucking. I like meat on my women's bones. I don't want to break them in half.
Listen, I don't like fucking stick twig ladies either. Don't get me wrong. But there is a level between the full body of a woman and the full body of a woman who ate the full body of a woman, and that's not attractive.
You know what? You know what? I would be curious in person how big she really looks. You know
Not
what I mean?
very.
Because-
Not very.
Yeah, they do the camera angles to.
No, they
Yeah.
do it with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, they pull a Tom Cruise.
Poor bastard. He's
Are
like
you just
5'2".
gonna fucking spam me with a bunch of? Oh God, I'm gonna. You guys, I gotta go. I gotta start jerking. I'll be here all fucking night.
You are an IT guy, man. It's you
What was
know.
that supposed to mean?
Did you? Speaking of
It means what it
porn,
means.
Masturbate a lot?
speaking of porn, did you see the Pornhub April Fool's joke
Yeah, Cornhub.
yesterday?
Yeah, I saw
Cornhub.
Hey, have you
Didn't I
asked,
send you that?
Yeah, I was asking him.
Yeah.
Matt,
all right.
have you asked people if they tried turning it on and off again? Do you say that to
Did
people?
that? Okay. So when I started in IT, that's what I did, and that is legitimately like 90% of the issue. And now I'm to a point like I've been doing it for 5 years now, and I'm like I don't want to talk to people anymore.
Have you seen that show though, the IT Crowd?
I fucking love that show. That
Okay,
show's
that's what I was
hilarious.
talking about. Have you tried turning it off and on again? That's what I was saying. Chris O'Dad, yeah.
And another thing is I'm a big soccer fan.
Yeah, me too.
So like the whole, did you see that ludicrous display last night? That's great to me.
You like soccer?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Am I the only one here
Oh,
that doesn't like soccer?
you mean football?
Football.
No,
Yeah.
soccer.
Play
Oh,
at
yeah.
all? Do you ever play?
What do you like, Nate?
I don't know. Ask
dudes
the
banging each other?
American ignorance over here. Let's see what he says.
For sports,
I can't hear you.
like physical
Talk into the
sports, I'll watch the World Series if the Red Sox are in it. I enjoy watching football. I like watching pro wrestling. I understand it's not a sport; it's sports entertainment. Other than that, I love watching esports. I've been watching the Heroes of the Storm or the Heroes of the Dorm Championship going on Twitch.
So I through podcasting, I met a guy named Gary Yap who used to drive off Simpsons,
Okay.
and he's a manager or he's a valet for a wrestler in EWF in Marietta, California.
What the fuck?
Anyways,
are you
Okay.
talking about?
This
Wrestling.
guy got signed
Oh,
at
here we go.
NXT. So this guy named TJ Perkins is starting to wrestle in NXT this summer. He used to wrestle out in California. My buddy Gary's friends with him.
Nice. You should get some
Yeah.
connections for us and get him on our wrestling podcast.
I will ask Gary. I will text him right now.
That would be awesome.
Gary.
What did I miss while I was sucking
That
Austin's dick?
he knows somebody who was a indie wrestler out in California who's
That's
going to
now
be
on
debuting
NXT.
on NXT this summer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Craig Jennings.
Craig Christ?
Yeah, we're trying to get Gary on
Gary Oldman.
our horror podcast.
Gary Youngman?
Gary Oldman.
So speaking of your horror podcast, what is your next movie?
Horror.
Do you have one picked?
Or podcast.
Yeah, we're doing the Midnight Meat Train. We're gonna record. On
Oh,
Monday
that's
this week
such a
because of
fucking good
WrestleMania.
movie. Oh
Nice.
my fuck, that's a great movie.
Hey, speaking of movies, can you try and help us convince Austin that he needs to watch Deathgasm? Because he doesn't believe us.
Dude. So I went and got tattooed this morning. I got,
Oh, you got
my leg
tattooed?
a little
Did you
bit.
get a Deathgasm tattoo?
No, I didn't. But the guy who tattooed me he was the first guy who ever tattooed me, and he's really into horror too. Like he's met Kane Hodder like a lot.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. I've met
I
him.
was telling him, I'm like, dude, you have to watch this movie, Deathgasm. I said, there's fucking 20 minutes of just people being bludgeoned with dildos.
What? What?
Yeah,
so good.
Yeah.
That's
Austin,
what you're trying to get me to
it's
watch.
So good.
Dude, it's worth it.
It's so good.
You know what we should
Austin-
do is we should just end the podcast and we should time
no.
the movie right
No,
now.
no,
you and the
no,
three of us should
no,
hit play at the
no,
same time and
no,
we should all watch it
no,
together.
No.
I
No.
don't think I have it on my computer illegally anymore.
Nate, not Nate.
Also, if it wasn't fucking 10:30.
That's true.
11:30.
11:30 for us.
Yeah, whatever. I'm an old man.
Your time zone fucks me
Hey,
all up.
are you a Packers fan?
Not really.
Oh, good. Okay, because I was going to tell you to go fuck
My
yourself.
wife is a huge Packers fan.
Oh, well, she can go fuck
keep
herself.
in
There
mind,
we go.
I never. Let me get her down here.
I'm a Vikings fan, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
We
have
will not
a
have
lot
people
of
fucking
friends
themselves
from
on this
Minneapolis.
podcast.
Actually, so the guy who does all of our shirt design and our album artwork is from Minneapolis, and he came down for the Vikings Packer game,
Yeah.
and he wore all black. And he goes, if anyone asks why I'm wearing black, it's for the funeral. And the fucking Packers murdered the Vikings that night.
It happens every time.
It really does.
Except
But,
the Vikings beat the Packers in order to secure
I know
the
I was
playoff
at that
spot,
game.
which
I
was
was also
fucking
at
great.
the Vikings game that went into overtime and ended in a tie.
Yeah.
So who do you
It
like?
was so cold the beer lines froze.
Yeah, man.
So who do you like?
I don't really care for football.
The Pittsburgh
I got
Steelers.
into watching football. I was still in school, and my wife and we were engaged, moved in together. So I would do homework while she would watch football.
That is so
And then
ass backwards to
into-
everything I've ever heard in my life.
What's
Well,
that?
it's actually
is your
I
wife's
said that's
name?
so backwards to everything I've ever heard in
Is
my
your
life.
wife's name Harold? Do
well,
we
you
have
know
something
what's
to talk about?
Well, no, you know what's
That's my
funny
grandma's
about
name.
that is what's funny about that are the parallels between Matt and I, because like my wife will sit and watch wrestling with me. My wife is more into physical sports than I am. I'm more into esports.
You're into
like-
water sports.
Like for me, like I'm the same way. Like football, I've gotten to the point now, thanks to her, where football I can watch any game and find it entertaining. But like
Well, see,
I don't like
got
basketball.
I got into fantasy football, and all the guys in my band and I
sorry.
do a spreads league that's like just the whole season long. So when I started doing that, I started paying attention to football a lot more. Mostly because I can win money now,
Right.
and I'm competitive as fuck. But I do, like I said, I really like soccer. So the nice thing about Sundays in fall is that I can watch Chelsea play in the morning, and then we can watch football for the rest of the day. So it works out well. But
Chelsea. Fuck you.
what?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
friends.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, man. So I really focused all of my time growing up into like being in a band and being like a band dude. So like sports were always second rate. I played soccer in high school. I went to a high school that didn't even have a football team until I was a junior. So it was kind of one of those things.
I played EverQuest in high school.
Dude, I was like I was hell bent on finger banging chicks in high school. Didn't
Austin,
work.
I don't get
Didn't
why
work at
you're
all.
telling
I
me
was
to jerk
fucking-
off into my phone.
Hey, you know what I did in high school? Do you guys want to know? I had sex with a lot of people.
So did I.
Did you really?
You know where
Dude,
I
I was
lost
a
my...
fucking loser.
So was I, but I still had sex. Let me ask you this.
Are you
my,
asking me?
My three friends.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Nah.
8 inches on a good day.
That's a sad state of affairs.
Are you talking about your arm?
So
All right, anyway, what?
let me ask all three of you. Where did you lose your virginity and to what?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm not gonna say.
Well,
Fuck
you
off.
don't have to name
No,
names.
no. I'm not gonna say.
You name names.
No, I'm not gonna say where I technically lost my virginity because it's actually
he's still a virgin.
No, because it's actually really morbid and depressing. But
No, I
where,
still wanna
Okay, no,
know.
now we gotta know.
no, I
Come on, man.
No, you don't. All right, I have had sex at a graveyard.
No, that's not what I
So-
mean. It's not like that, man. It's not like this is gonna get way too heavy.
No,
I'm not
let's get heavy.
I'm not doing this over
Let's
the
get
internet.
heavy.
No, this part of
Your
my
dick
life
is
is
heavy.
not being exposed to the internet at all. So no, I'm gonna say.
All right, then you gotta
the
tell us
first
off the
time
air.
I had consensual sex in my life.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well I can go down that road with you, but can't we
yeah.
just can't we just ignore that part of our lives?
I tried to tell him.
I didn't mean to push. I forgot about that.
So anyway,
when did you lose your willing virginity?
Is this going to turn into the tears cast where we're all just crying and hugging each other?
It could be, man. No.
Well, I didn't. I forgot
You-
about that.
you
It
pushed
slipped my
that one.
mind. I
No.
didn't mean to. Now
so-
now I feel uncomfortable.
no, it's okay. So the first.
Hold my hand.
Nate, hug Austin.
We're okay. No, so my first
Blown his ear.
my first actual like woohoo sex time. I had just turned 13, and it was with a girl I'll never forget. Her name is Chelsea Ryan. Fucking
beat me
sexy.
by 2
She's
years.
a professional model now. She's very
Really?
gorgeous.
I'm Googling her.
Go ahead, Chelsea Nicole
me too.
Ryan. You can find
Yeah,
her
me
on my
too.
Facebook friends list. She is very pretty. She just did a Candyland model spread in Florida. It's really cool looking.
Get out.
Yeah, try it. Right, yeah. And then
the one from Vancouver?
no, she's not from Vancouver.
Damn it.
Is that right?
I would go on. Try it. Go on.
Is it that one?
Just
right
go
there?
on my Facebook.
I know.
one?
I gotta find you
Yeah.
through.
Just go, Nate.
these
Just go on my
jerk-offs.
Facebook. That's the easiest way.
Austin.
We go to France.
I know how to.
Which
do
one are
this. I
you?
stalk people on
There's-
Facebook all the time.
I'm the one with my hand on my face.
Why
Yeah,
are there
Chelsea?
two Austin
No, go back.
Coopers?
Go back.
Austin
Nicole.
Durama
Right there, Chelsea
Cooper.
Oh, that's
Nicole.
why she
Yeah.
spells it with a Y.
And then go. You can go through her photos, and this is the girl I lost my virginity to. so you can click on all of her lovely photos.
Well, nicely done with the caterpillar eyebrows.
It's all about that Candyland photo.
See, I would look at her and say she looks a little bit small.
Go to the Candyland photo.
Where is it?
It's the first one up top, right there. That's some of her modeling stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, she's attractive.
But anyway, so that's where I started. That's where my roots were.
And you've only gone up from there.
And then there was
obviously.
like 4 people that same year, and I've regularly banged people
at 13.
At 13, yeah, I genuinely don't know how many people I've had sex with. I really don't.
I stopped counting at 200.
And that you know, and that it's an. I want to say I regret it, but I don't.
You can't.
I've learned a lot, and I've experienced a lot in my short period of time on this planet.
I don't.
So Matt, do you want to live in reality with me and talk about sub 200 numbers?
I would lick this girl's butthole.
I did. So
see, I don't regret the amount of people I've slept with. I regret some of the people I've slept with to inflate those numbers.
Yeah, having seen pictures of some of the people you've slept with while you were sleeping with them, I can agree.
I don't want to see pictures of some of the people I've slept with.
I didn't either, but I have this bad habit of buying computers off of you with bad photos on them.
See, so I have these 2-level standards. So I have the standards of women that I will date, like my wife that I've married is extremely beautiful.
Yeah, she's a good-looking woman.
And
but
then,
before you continue on, I want to hear everybody else's story. So if you're going to talk about what you're talking about, tell me where and how.
Okay,
and what
so
you lost
it
your
was
virginity to.
a girl named Brandy, not that Brandy, another Brandy.
Classy.
A girl named Jess Gregg.
No, I never had sex with her.
Wow,
Yeah.
her dick was. Too
I
big.
mean, I wanted to. Yeah.
that ass was too tight.
I wanted to at the time for some reason. But
before
now in
she-
hindsight, I'm glad I never was able to.
yeah.
No, actually, funny story about that. Do you remember Kelsey?
Yes.
Oh, I
Well,
banged someone
while
named Kelsey.
I was dating Jess, I got blown in
I
the
banged
woods by
someone named Jess
Kelsey.
too.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had sex in the woods. And
Yeah,
with a tick
me
on my
too.
balls.
You know what's
That was
funny about that?
Crappy.
What?
I had sex in the woods against a tree in a snowstorm, and it was probably some of the best sex I've ever had.
I had sex in
Maybe
Baxter.
that's like the Northman. in
I
me,
had
don't know.
sex in
got-
Baxter Woods.
Have you guys had sex in the rain in the middle of a public
Hey
park
Matt, how you doing over there?
with
man?
people? No. Have you?
This went
Hang
way
on.
around.
No, have you had sex in the rain in a park in public while people are jogging around the track? Has
No,
anyone done
but
that?
no. But
done that.
hold on.
That is central to my answer as to where I lost my virginity. When we get there, Nate.
Well, hold on. I want to trump that. I have had sex with a girl in the back seat of the car while her parents were driving it.
Oh, I've done that too.
It doesn't need to be a game of one-upsmanship.
Go team.
I have got you beat there too.
Hey, who here has
But wait,
had sex with a black
Wait,
chick
you're not
other than
beating me
Just
anywhere.
saying.
Get it out of your head.
Later I am. You'll see. But wait,
There's more.
Nate, would you just tell me the first time, where, and when?
Yeah, it was Brandy, and I don't even give a fuck. She's a cunt. Brandy Frank, Westbrook whore.
Where?
In like the daylight porch of her friend's parents' house.
Okay,
that's weird.
Matt.
On like a blow up thing.
All right.
It was
what
bad.
about yeah, Matt? What do you got? Virginia.
You guys
story.
are way cooler than I am. Just leaving it at that. I was.
Wait, hold on.
15.
Ashley's in the chat room. Ashley, where did you lose yours?
But I want to hear Matt's
I was
first.
15.
Yeah, Matt, go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, so I was 15. My parents were out of town, so I don't even call it dating. Fuck, I gotta rewind. So, my brother is a couple years older than me. He was dating this chick who was friends with this girl that I kind of knew. She was 19. I was 15. She stayed at my house and blew me a bunch one night. I was pretty tits. Weird thing, my best friend was laying on the floor of my bed, and she was blowing me on my bed.
I've done that too.
It was really uncomfortable, and he knows all about it. We never talk about it.
Oh, mine didn't end up like
yeah.
that.
So a couple months down the road, my parents were out of town, and we were at my house. This girl, Kate, and I were in my bedroom. Some friends were in a different bedroom, kind of thing. And I just put my dick out because I'm like, I want you to blow me. And she fucking, I had sex with her, and we were listening to Soulfly's "Back to the Primitive." And I think I was done before the first "Back to the Primitive" even happened. It was depressing as fuck. After that, we heard Ludacris's "I Want to Lick You From Your Head to Your Toes." Still can't hear that song to this day.
You fucked a Soulfly?
Fuck yeah, I fucked a Soulfly.
He fucked to the
And,
first 13 seconds of Soulfly.
Yeah, like 15 seconds. It was like, back to the and I was done.
Back to the drawing board.
Back to the.
And
Excellent.
then to make things real sad, that girl died of a heroin overdose last July.
That's because of that fucking encounter, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, she's like, I fucked a soul flyer. Yeah,
So
I have a depressing sex life. Up until my marriage. Obviously, I love
so
my
up until your
family.
marriage, it was highly depressing, and now you have a girlfriend that watches more
great
football
story.
than you.
I'll say the story till we're done. I think Brandon still has to talk about
Well,
his.
did you want to ask me something on air or off air?
Go ahead. No, on air. Let's go.
Well, wait. I want to talk about mine, but I want to hear the rest of what Matt has to say first, and
No,
then I'll
this
talk,
is
and
not-
then I'll ask
This
you.
does not pertain to my.
This isn't his virginity
loss, but
story.
I feel like you guys will really like this story because it's fucking hilarious.
Okay, well, I'll finish mine, and then we'll go around.
fair enough.
So I lost my virginity at 15 in a baseball dugout at Lyman Moore.
Oh, fuck Lyman.
Do I know her?
Tammy Donovan.
Maybe
No.
by face.
And it lasted
Or ass.
not very long, and then at the end I said, I'm done.
Yeah.
And you guys talk about doing it with the parents around. I had anal sex at camp in the communal bedroom where there's like 8 sets of bunk beds. Grandparents, cousins, mother, aunts and uncles all in the room. I was on the top bunk above my parents while this took place.
Have you ever had sex with siblings? Like, not
Yeah.
your own, but I'm saying like a lady and her sister. Have you done
You
that?
need to not have
you-
a
no,
break.
have
in
you
the
done that?
sentence
Have you
there.
done that?
Did you not realize that I said yes before you cut me off?
No, because Dick Lips over here keeps talking.
Have you ever had sex with siblings?
So the answer is yes.
Nice, high five.
Hey.
Me too.
I've had sex with.
What about? Have you ever visited? Have you ever welcomed yourself to the jungle?
What?
As some would say.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I'm
You've
lost.
never, we talked about it. in the-
Have you
in the
guns
car.
and roses yourself?
We talked about it in
So
the truck.
all
when
the
we first
things you've
got
done
in.
that I want to do that I
Yeah,
haven't gotten to.
yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh, so
All right, so I have one story.
Yes.
I have.
He has?
I don't know, maybe.
Really?
I have one story to share. So I was out at the bar,
No, you weren't.
and I have this one rule.
Have we all forgotten that this is on the internet?
No,
Okay.
I have this one rule when it comes to now. I'm married now, so the rules are relevant. But when I was dating or sleeping with random people, I had one rule, and that rule was, if you didn't give me head, I didn't have sex with you, because I'd just rather go home and jerk off and get back to what I was doing. Because head is part of it. It's a package deal.
No, it isn't.
Oh, it totally is.
No, it's not.
It totally
It's a package
is.
deal that you want. But
Right.
It's not a package.
Well, for
that's
me
not
it
how
is,
works.
because I will walk away. I will walk away from sex if head isn't part of the
No,
deal.
it's okay.
Anyway,
you're
You'll walk
So-
away from sex anyway.
I will.
You're fucking weird, man.
Have you seen my computer?
Yeah, he's an asexual plant.
Touche.
All right. Anyway, so I went home from the
You did.
bar.
That's
I went
fucking
home from the
pathetic.
bar with this girl one night. We
Say
walked.
about me and my life.
We
should
walked
slap
home
yourself.
from the old port. These two will know what I mean. The old port's basically the bar area in Portland. So she had she lived. I didn't know this at the time, but she lived with her mom in a 2-floor condo apartment thing up, like on the way up to Munjoy Hill, which is a really trashy area of Portland. That's about a mile walk from the old port. So she's like, do you want to come back to my house with me? And I'm like, sure, whatever. And so I go back and I get there, and her mom is in the kitchen, like baking or some shit. So,
Well, you're going to be hungry afterwards. so
right.
she's
Well,
gonna-
no, exactly. Well, here's the thing, and this should have been the red flag, was that her mom didn't even skip a beat. Her mom was like, oh, hi, how are you? All right, yeah, you kids have a good night.
Did you bang her too? 'Cause I
Hold on.
would've.
Hold on a second, because this story gets interesting. So I go upstairs, and yeah, see, Ashley knows what I mean. Munjoy Ghetto. So I go upstairs with the girl, and she goes to start.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she's doing the whole handy jandy thing, and
The whole what?
the whole handy jandy thing.
Handy jandy thing?
All right,
Hand
continue.
job, handy
Continue.
jandy.
Continue.
You've never heard handy jandy?
Anyway,
Matt, have you heard handy jandy?
No.
Am I
No,
alone
I'm gonna
here?
know.
Yeah, no one's.
Yeah, exactly. I get adult hand jobs. I don't know about this
Anyway,
handy shit.
so it goes from the hand job to she tries to ride me, and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing?
I'm gay.
Whoa! I'm gay. You need to move.
And she goes, excuse me. I'm like, she goes, didn't you want to come back and have sex? I'm like, do I not get a blowjob out of it? And
What a terrible prick you are.
Yeah, you're
I
an
am.
idiot.
Yeah.
well, no, hold on. No. It was the best decision I could have made that night, and you will find out why at the end of the story. So anyway,
Shit, dude.
she goes, well, I don't. No, she goes, well, I don't do that. I think it's gross.
But my mom does.
Well, no, hold on. We're getting there. You're ruining my story. Stop stealing my punchline. So anyway, so she's like, well, I don't do that. It's gross. I'm like, well, I don't have sex if I don't get head. I was like, it's kind of like the key to the door. And she's like, seriously? And I'm like, I'm not lying about it. I didn't push you off me for no reason. And so she goes, well, I don't do that. And I'm like, all right, well, then I'm going to excuse myself and have a good night. So I got up to leave. I got dressed.
Pause.
Let me finish
pause.
the story, please.
It's hard to let you do this.
So anyway, so I go downstairs.
It's already happened, man.
Yeah, I was 22, 20. I was at the bar with Alan, actually.
Anyway, continue.
Well,
Anyway.
fuck me.
So, anyway, I've lost my train of thought. I've had too much to drink, and I got to piss again. But anyway, so I go downstairs, right? So she's pissed at me. She's up in her bedroom. I go downstairs. Her mom is still in the kitchen. And she kind of gives me this look. She goes, well, that was quick. Well, I'm like,
Oh.
exactly, yeah. And I'm like, no. I was like, we didn't see eye to eye. So
We didn't see mouth to dick.
yeah, we didn't see eye to eye. So I'm gonna leave. Her mom looks at me, and I shit you not, I swear on my computer, that she goes, is it the blowjob thing? And I'm like, excuse me? I was like, I'm not gonna discuss your daughter's sex life with you.
I don't believe you.
She
I
goes,
think you're bullshitting us.
she goes,
I do. It's too fucking crazy to not be real.
She goes, no. I've had this discussion with her. For some reason, she won't do it. And I'm like,
What kind of family unit were you in?
I told you this is a Munjoy Hill.
God damn.
So anyway, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go. And she looks at me. She goes, well, I give head. And anyway, so that happened. Yeah. Here's the best part.
So you got gummed?
Well,
And then went up
she
and-
wasn't that old.
So wait, did she
she
blow
was like
you?
she was like mid 40s. We had sex.
Did she blow at you, and then you went up and banged her daughter? Because that would have. I got head. Let's go.
No, because that would have been even better. I wish I had thought of that. No, and see, if I was lying, that's what would have happened. Because that's better than my story.
Well,
no.
I got
Well,
blown,
hold on
let's
though,
go.
because here's the best part. So we end up having sex. I fall asleep on the couch, right? So I wake up in the morning. Her daughter comes downstairs. Her daughter looks over, sees me on the couch, and this is the best part. She looks at her mom. She goes, "Mom, again."
So you went to sleep on their couch with a wet acorn from her mom.
That's
I was
disgusting.
drunk. I walked there. Okay, here was the choice. The choice was to walk back to the old port at like 4 a.m. and get my car, or pass out on their couch and walk there in the morning. My car was at the old port. I
Was
was
this when you had
wasted.
the neon? Or was this sob days?
No,
dude.
this was the neon.
So you're gonna go and get the neon and drive back?
Yeah, I had to get.
Or fuck the mother?
Well, no. The mother fucking thing, like that was happening. I was.
You
horny.
fucked the mother.
I
She
fucked
didn't-
the mother.
The mother sucked you and then you fucked
Then
the
we
mother.
had sex. Yeah, we had sex on the couch. And
While
then
the daughter was in her bedroom pouting.
because yeah,
Why didn't you try to bring them both into it?
because
If this is a
Okay,
real story.
now here's the.
Hey, I
Now
was
hold
just-
on.
hey,
Now
pause,
here's
no. The hello, is it me you're cooking for? That's fucking funny.
That
Just-
is funny.
Just saying, Matt. Just saying. I saw that on your Facebook page. That's fucking funny. Just
Oh,
saying.
thank you. Thank you.
Back then, I would have thought that would. Now that would be fucking hot. Like a whole mom daughter thing would be really hot. But back then, like I probably would have thought it was weird.
I wouldn't want all those generational juices on me, man. It freaked me out.
like one
Generational
like
juices.
like I love
great.
well, I mean, biological gets really weird. It's Maine, so there's a little bit of a pass for it as long as I'm not the one
It's
doing
Maine,
it.
so
but-
you're probably related to them anyway.
right, but like stepmom.
I mean, we're
porn
probably
is
all
awesome.
cousins in some way, shape, or form.
You don't like stepmom porn?
No, because I have a stepmom
Oh.
that people find attractive. So no, it's fucking disgusting
Well,
to me.
gleaning over all of that, Matt, you had a fucked up story, a funny story. I don't know.
Not fucked up. It's hilarious as shit to me.
All right. Well,
So when I was
8.
14,
Oh, that was close.
16, I dated a girl. And
Like
on
you do.
Christmas Eve to be exact, her family was eating dinner, and we decided that I was going to put my dick in her butt. And while her family's eating dinner, I'm plowing her in her bedroom in the old poop caboose, if you will. And fast forward years later, I was
Fuck
landscaping.
ass.
In the fuck ass. I was a fuck ass. I was landscaping, and all of a sudden our boss is like, "Hey, this new guy's coming to work with us. Everyone be nice." And it's her brother. And like later that day, I told my boss, I was like, "Dude, I fucked Aaron's sister in the ass during Christmas dinner." And I was like, "Don't say anything though, because it'll probably be
Why
really
would you
weird."
tell him?
Just wait. So our boss is like, "Yeah, man, I completely get it." And he turns around and walks over and goes, "Hey, Aaron, Stein fucked your sister in the ass," and just walked away. I was like, "All right, man, secret's out." But we
So-
used to call her the anal slut. So like, I would get drunk and call her to ask her if she pooped uncontrollably after getting fucked in the ass.
You
Still
asked
don't
her
know
if
the
she
answer.
wouldn't
though.
shit right for a week, right?
Do not know the answer.
It doesn't
Wow, I
work
got a
that way.
small
I was
dick,
quoting
so-
Bad Santa.
I know, but it doesn't work that way.
Oh, did you know Bad Santa 2 is in production?
Yeah.
Ah,
So excited.
So that was an excellent story. I would like to hear it again. Start over.
No, I don't wanna.
it doesn't work that way.
I would love to have been like a fly
back up.
on the wall or something when he just walked up and said, "Yeah, Stein fucked your sister in the ass."
So
Dude,
now,
I'm still best friends with the guy that I worked with, and that comes up a lot.
You're
Does
best
it-
friends
does
with
it-
the guy
does
whose
it come
sister
up
you
a
fucked
lot?
in the
No,
ass?
no. My so it was like there was like 6 people that worked there. It was the owner, and then my best friend was the manager, and then it was me and like 4 other just general labor guys.
so on that
Aaron being
note,
one of them, and I plowed his sister in the butt.
you guys know
went
who
to
Ava Devine
Goose.
is?
Oh yeah.
Okay, next question. Have you ever watched
Did
Prolapse?
you just ask me if I knew who Ava
No,
Devine
I'm
was?
not, dude. I'm not watching a prolapsed anus video.
Okay. Matt aside, next question. Have you ever watched Prolapse porn?
Oh,
I don't even know what it is.
Okay, well, if you look up Ava Devine and Prolapse, you will have an experience.
Are we turning this into the aforementioned porno cast?
Well,
Is
we
that
can't
what's going
actually
on
have
here?
a podcast called Pornocast, so we might as well do it in spirit.
You can.
Why can't we?
Just no one's gonna watch it.
Oh, people will
Oh,
watch it.
fucking A, man. We'll
Yeah,
be
but you
picked
don't
up.
want to talk to the people that watch it.
Why?
We are the
Those-
people that
Yeah,
watch
we-
it.
No,
yeah, we are.
You guys are the people that
I know.
watch it.
finger my
Right, so it'll
belly
be more
button while
people
we
like
do it.
us. Matt will be our #1 fan. And I'm sure Ashley will watch it too. See, Ashley, look, Ashley, this is great.
Yeah, bro. There you go. You said finger my belly button?
Parts of this are great.
Yeah,
That's-
if you guys are gonna talk about pornography, I'm gonna take my shirt off and finger my belly button.
Okay, we're waiting.
Hey, you guys want to hear a great joke?
Matt's dick.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. No, now no. But seriously, now I want to see your artwork.
Yeah, now you've let that
Yeah.
cat out of the bag.
No, come on,
Oh.
come on. We gotta see the artwork. That looks pretty badass.
Oh, he's salty.
All right,
Is that
inform
the
us.
fucking
Hey,
Sim-
I see
congrats
this-
on not having bitch shit.
I see The Simpsons. I see Burns.
Yeah,
Not
it's just
Burns. Is it?
Trying to use your video.
Smithers.
That's Mr.
Smith-
Burns.
yeah,
and
Mr. Burns.
Sideshow Bob, the Simpsons, and Satan Flanders, and Kodos and Kang.
That is badass.
Didn't you and I just talk about hate fucking The Simpsons the other day?
Yeah, probably. This is my Mudvayne tattoo I was complaining about.
Nice.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that, buddy.
I got this big ass dagger in here.
Big ass. Big ass.
Big ass
motherfucker.
dagger.
I like,
Memorial stuff.
as somebody who has a lot of dark work and a lot of my work is like black and gray shaded. I like the color.
You know what makes me
Yeah,
depressed?
Huh.
Is that
I much prefer color. Like my entire leg sleeve is colored, and my whole torso's colored. And
Yeah, my next big sleeve project, other than the Batman one I'm working on, is going to be one of my legs, and it's going to be all Heroes of the Storm. So I'm going to do like different characters from Heroes of the Storm, and then the wash in the back will be like the star background around it.
I'm getting Luke tattooed on my leg in a week.
Nice,
Just saying.
nice.
nice.
What were you
But I'm
gonna?
getting, but I'm getting Luke now. So I'm getting
Oh,
like,
like
the
old
old
man
like
Luke?
beard grizzled Luke.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're
And
getting
it's-
Obi-Wan.
I'm getting the no fucking cockbag. I'm getting Luke, and I'm getting the photo with him like reaching out with his metal hand. I have it on my phone. I can show you. It's,
All right.
it's fucking great.
What? Well, I want. What were you gonna say?
I was going to say that I'm jealous that this dude looks more in shape than me when I have a job that requires me to have physical labor 6 days a week and move tons at a time. Meanwhile, he's an IT guy.
Nice.
I fucking go. I work out every day at lunch, and sometimes I go at night too.
Sweet.
I work out every day too, but
Right,
no
but
one cares
like
about me.
I move like 40 tons every day.
It's not all.
I can squat 450 pounds.
I am fucking jacked underneath all this fat.
No, for sure, man. I wrap my abs in pizza.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I have a keg.
I
need-
can't.
you
man.
need to stay warm, it's fine.
I need muscle tonality, or I'd lose my mind.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
to
you're
be able
also
to see the definition of my body, or else I
see.
get pissed
Now
off.
here's the interesting thing because
Where is the aforementioned definition?
I'm not taking my shirt off.
why he just did. He's fatter than you.
I'm not doing that.
True story.
I'll take mine off.
I know
Let's
you
all
will.
just fucking get naked.
No, we've
Porno
come to a
cast
point
to
where
the
we've
gay
gone far
cast.
enough.
Want to shoot live sex?
I'll show my. I can show you my Frostmourne tattoo on my back.
No one wants to see that.
It's the fucking
just-
Frostmourne.
Just straight up show me your gummy hole.
Good God, are we really over 2 hours? Have we been doing this for almost over 2 hours?
Yeah, and obviously
Yeah,
we
it's-
just hit the point where we are about to end.
Yeah,
Did
that's
we?
for sure.
Now it's a show.
So I opened it.
Not according to Ashley.
Wait, whoa. Now it's a show because of his tattoo, the gum thing, or me getting naked. I need
Well,
to
I
know
think you
why.
just said we were gonna have live sex on camera.
Is that why? I just want to know the
the
definitive
question
reason
is how big
why.
is her delay?
Yeah, now she said haha. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, to backtrack a little bit, Ashley, and I know there's going to be a delay, so I'll wait. But you didn't tell us when and how and to what you lost your virginity to.
Oh yes, we
And
must.
then after that, since I opened the show, I'll
Wait,
let Nate
who's the-
close the show.
Am I doing my usual close?
Well, I know you love to chill, so.
Oh, I've summed it up now. I'm down to like 2 sentences.
Well, I
Oh,
wasn't
thanks for
complaining.
listening. Go
I
fuck
wasn't
yourself.
complaining about the first verse.
No,
I like it.
I was because it takes a long time. But,
Yeah,
we
but it's
gotta,
fine.
we gotta
I like
find
it.
out about Ashley's virginity.
I know, but there's such a delay. I figured there's time to talk about it.
Right.
Hey, Nate, no, I like the fact that you put all that out there. You don't need to cut that down. Fucking put it out. Oh,
Well, while we're waiting for her, I have to.
by the
I
way,
have to go to the urination station.
Wait, Nate, have you noticed this?
Urination station. Sorry.
That was excellent.
Drunk.
You drank almost that whole fucking thing.
I drank a gallon.
So it-
Drunk.
That's okay.
No, you know what this needs to be. First off, Matt, you need
Yes,
to.
dear?
Well, I'm gonna wait for the Ashley response. I'm gonna go to that station. I'll be right back.
The urination station.
Yeah, the urination station. Give myself a handy jandy.
Great, a handy jandy.
That's gross.
Matt, have you
I'm
had a
just
good
curious to
time?
find out if Ashley's been to the gummy hole or not.
17 in my friend AJ's basement on a pool table.
Fucking classy sounding.
17.
I still
Eight-ball
didn't.
corner
I,
pocket.
17. I'm glad you waited for the one.
I have to come back. That's like losing your virginity as an old lady. 17.
Hey, that's fucking funny.
I missed what he said. What did he say?
17. I'm glad you waited for the one. Oh fuck, that's funny.
17's like ancient.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you guys like personal friends with this girl? Because she was in the chat when we did Podcast of Terror, right?
Yeah, I know her.
Okay.
Nate knows her now too, so yeah. She's like our number one fan.
Fucking groupie, that girl.
That's one.
And one, what do you mean?
And
Conquest?
That's one. Yeah.
I like that.
Personal. Yeah.
I hate you.
Aqua girl.
I hate you. Why are you guys so much cooler than me? I have misused my life.
I made a bunch of poor decisions.
More
You're good.
conquests.
Yeah.
Conquests of the world.
Yeah, but what I'm seeing right now from Austin is just making me unsettled.
Is it a picture of his butthole?
Basically,
Do you want a picture of my butthole?
Not my butthole.
that would make me feel better.
I'll send you a picture of my butthole. I can't do it right now. I got to do a handstand.
That's all right. I can
Really hard to
wait.
spread my own cheeks.
We're friends, man. Send it to me whenever you want.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna
Do-
get a random
do,
butthole
do you want
picture.
some like ginger butthole? Because I can definitely shine and light up a dark room.
Good God.
Yeah. Did you just shave though? I'm really into shorn buttholes.
I still didn't get
I
an
can work
answer.
on it.
All right. So we.
Ashley never answered me. I'm a little bummed out.
What's your question?
I was curious of what made it a show. I just wanted the definitive
Oh, yeah,
reason
she never
why.
answered
That's all
that.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
Well, while we're waiting for her to answer, are we good to close up and chill?
I
Yeah,
hope
work
so.
it.
Cool. First off, Matt, thanks, dude. We need,
Oh, thank you guys.
You need to
It's-
come
it's
on here
fun.
more often.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll talk about that after we go off air, because I don't want to put you on the spot. But yeah. Anyway, this was fun. I like this.
Thank you for that insightful moment.
Yeah.
It was fun. Matt,
What
thanks.
a closing statement.
I haven't done my shill yet. I want to.
He wants to take a moment and pause and be
I'm trying to
introspective.
catch my breath so I can
Right.
do my shill.
Okay, do it.
All right. Should I like auctioneer it off?
Just fucking say it.
I've been drinking, sir.
Where's your jug?
Over here.
Show me your jugs. Hold that up to the
I already
light.
showed you mine.
Holy fuck balls.
Oh, wow. Careful. Don't drop it.
Children.
Okay.
Focus.
Okay.
I am a lightweight.
Wait. Can you
They,
Have you even drank that at all?
yeah, it's about.
right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
I don't drink much.
That's about 70% full. And yours is about 85, 90%
Yes, but
gone.
his is also like 5.5 and mine is like 7.8.
Oh, the one-upsmanship comes into play.
It does. It always does.
All right,
Anyway,
all right.
So
Take your dick out.
You guys should. Yeah. See, I was right. It's when we were talking about streaming live sex.
Now, out of this live sex show of us three,
I will bet
Adam-
you 10 to
Adam
1 you're too
commentator?
small.
I bet you 10 to 1 we already know who's winning that.
Out of what?
So the three of us are having a live sex show, and Matt's going to be JR.
Stop the damn match! Jesus! Family.
slobber knocker. Have I mentioned my barbecue sauce?
What's that fucking... Who's the ECW guy?
Joey? Yeah.
We need
Oh my god!
we need that guy too.
Good God. All right. On that note.
Wait.
Good
Austin,
God. I was
are there
ready.
Three of us
I
who
was
would
ready.
Win?
No, I was talking about...
Wait,
like,
wait.
I was talking about overall, like if she were to watch, she would need the overall sexual appeal experience. And I was saying, out of the three, I was curious.
Oh, well, we know it's Brandon.
What she would prefer out of the three. I just...
All right, so close the show.
Well, here's the thing: is she doesn't really know you.
You don't need to know someone. Look at us three visually. I want to know for her what's more sexually appealing. That's my
I
question.
probably lick my own nipples.
I don't want probably. I want to know.
All right. Anyways, now that
Please put your
now that we're
shirt
self-groping,
down.
Close the show.
yeah. All right.
Fuck.
So, Matt, thank you again very, very much. Everybody, be
thanks.
sure to check out Matt on the Podcast of Terror and over at the Sci-Fi Geeks
Dude,
Club.
do not forget Weird World
Drunk
Weekly.
guy.
Weird
Yeah.
World Weekly. All right. Check
I listened to
out
that
too.
today, the Wisconsin one. Excellent.
Follow him on Twitter at Matt the Lifeguard. Follow Podcast of Terror at Podcast of Terror. I assume Weird World Weekly has a Twitter as well.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. All right. Then
What
don't
the
fucking
fuck,
follow
man?
it.
I
And
don't
then
know, dude. I don't drive the boat for Weird World Weekly. That's Dave.
and you can find all
what
of
the
their
fuck,
shows
Dave?
and catch their shows live over at youtube.com/Galactic Netcast, right?
Yes.
Look, I even remembered his shit. Yeah. All right. So this has been Sincast episode, the official episode 1. It might as well be episode 2, but anyway, regardless, we named the other one episode 1 because we didn't realize it was going to last an hour. This is basically episode like 2, 3, and 4. But anyway, yeah. So you can catch everything else that we do over at InkedGeekStudios.com. You can find all of our podcasts there. Go to youtube.com/InkedGeekStudios for all of our past videos. Add a /live to that for any of our live shows. Be sure to check out Sonics and Sabers tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. There will be no Geek Access tomorrow because Brandon is at the League of Legends MLG tournament.
Fucking damn right he is.
What is that, in Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
Brandon
would-
is there.
I'd like to give a shout out to Brandon
Not
for
this
being...
Brandon, no.
for
I'm in
being,
the basement.
No, Brandon from Geek Access.
No,
Brandon.
shout out to Brandon for being my key League of Legends dork buddy. So,
Cool.
good
All right. And then tomorrow night, if you are listening live or if you happen to listen to this before the 3rd at 6 p.m., you can catch me and Austin and Brandon as well as an old friend of mine, Garrett, live on That Was Awesome, doing our live commentary and opinions of WrestleMania 32. So if you are a wrestling fan and you have the WWE Network, go to that YouTube channel and hang out with us while we watch it.
Okay. That's LOL is not a fucking answer to my question.
Can I finish? Why does everybody have to interrupt my?
Can I finish?
you do it to everyone.
Can I finish?
Heaven forbid we do it to you.
Chopping broccoli.
Anyway, so be sure to catch Mind of a Geek this Monday. Fuck you. Be sure to catch Mind of a Geek this
That
Monday
dog-
at 8:30 p.m. with Courtney Oliphant from Chicks from the Chicks with Flicks podcast.
Chicks with dicks.
No, Chicks with Flicks is actually not a bad podcast. I subscribe to that one too.
Subscribed.
I know. I'm a gallon in. Man.
And then
Drunk.
be sure to check out Mind of a Geek again on Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. with none other than Scott Johnson from the Frog Pants Network.
Scotty Johnson.
So
The
Thursday.
The Outsiders Frog Pants.
Unfortunately, what I realized
Scotty
after
J.
booking him this Thursday is we are competing with the 100th episode of Garrett Weinzierl's Into the Nexus.
That's okay.
So
Scotty J.
But anyway, yeah, so it's really exciting. Scott was a major influence to me and kind of why I started podcasting. So I'm really excited for that. Anyway, as always, if you like what we do over here at Inked Geek Studios, please
whatever
consider going over to patreon.com/IG Studios and give a little bit, and every little bit goes a long way. We appreciate all the people that currently help support the studio and what we do and allows us to provide more time to do that.
Be the time to sing.
Anyway, do you see these two fuckers like? Look at the camera.
What you did? Oh no.
Anyway, fuckers.
No, I was saying now would be the time to, because you were talking about money and stuff. Like now would be the time to sing Shane McMahon's theme song in spirit for tomorrow.
I can play it.
It's not the same. Keep going.
All right. Anyway, patreon.com/IG Studios. Again, thank you. Since these two fuckers were rude, thank you to everybody.
the money. Here we go.
Thank you to
Matt's over there like fucking amateurs.
thank you to everybody that currently supports us, and thank you to everyone that will consider doing so in the future. If you can't financially support us or choose not to financially support us, the other way that you can help out us and what we do in all of our shows is word of mouth. Tell a friend. Rate us. Careful of your headphone cord. Rate us on iTunes. Even if it's not 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 1 star, whatever. Rate us. Leave a comment. Let us know what we can do better. Let us know what you like. Tell a friend. Spread the word around. We love doing what we do, and the people that currently listen to us love what we do, and we want more of you to experience it. So tell a friend. You guys suck. Anyway, since I can't, there's these two.
What could
can't
I
keep-
do better?
Since these two can't keep it fucking together, for Brandon, for Austin, for
Spread that
Matt,
shit around, man.
for Matt, and for myself and the rest of Inked Geek Studios. Good God. Thanks for listening to Syncast, and we'll see you guys next time. Look at him. He's just like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
My stomach hurts.
All right.
What is so funny?
I got it.
He's not even drinking.
This is why I don't drink. I don't need to.
Oh man.
The super serious music isn't helping.
No. Good times. You gotta
People
spread
still
it
hear
around.
this?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
I love you all.
All right, so
Yeah, dude, that was,
I'm
actually,
gonna-
that was a lot of fun.
I'm gonna kill YouTube for now.
Bye,
Are we?
YouTube.
I assume we're not playing any games.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
YouTube. YouTube. Dudes.